Hello, 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 hello. Oh, 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 oh. Hello, 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 hello. Alright. How you doing? Oh god, stop doing that. Oh, for the love of fuck. Please. Behave yourself. Okay. Alright, up to there. There we go. And a little skinnier. Oh, there we go. Drag that down a bit. Hi guys. Don't mind me, I'm about to change a little something. You guys will... I don't know how it'll go. Oh yeah. Hi guys. Guess what we're playing tonight? It's a little game called Suikogaiden. Let me just get rid of that image. I'm hoping against hope that the frame fits. I don't know that it will. But, I didn't test it. I made this last minute. I'm like, oh my god, I forgot to do the frame. So, yes, I'm doing that. It's great. Yeah, so, Suikogaiden. So, last night, saw us finishing... Wait a minute, where'd I put my controller? There it is. Saw us finishing, NASA 87 Abdullah. Hello. Hello. So, saw us actually, finishing the Suikoden 2, and tonight we'll see us, playing Suikogaiden, which is, not quite the continuation of the series. It's like a side story set around the second... It's a side story set around the second, the second... The fuck am I trying to say? Set around the second game. Following a different protagonist and different characters, but we'll also see some of our old favourite characters, so that's going to be fun. Let me find the goddamn game. Here we go, 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 go. Yes, I've been playing Pokemon lately. As you could probably guess by what I was singing. Okay, is this the one that we want? I think this is the one we want. Alright. Oh, it fits the frame. It fits the frame. Oh my god, we've done it. Okay, wait a sec, we better move that down. There we go. Hello guys, and welcome to Suikogaiden 1. Oh yeah. That is a pretty swish opening. The Suikogaiden series has a lot of great opening songs, and Suikogaiden did not disappoint. Hi Wolfie, how you doing? So just for the record, game please. Game please. Why you do this? What are you doing? Alright, wait a sec. We've got an issue. We've got a problem. We have a problem over here. Port 1. Oh, it's not reading my... Okay, it didn't read... I've got to reset. God damn it. It didn't read my controller as being on. Let me double check. Okay. It should now. Oh God, what the fuck? Oh, the fuck was that? Ugh. Wow, I don't know what that was. That was like a... I choked on air or something. Oh, this is started off on a good foot, doesn't it? Okay, let's try that again. Okay. There we go, it's now reading it. So, just to warn that this game will have spoilers if you have not seen my LP of Suikogaiden 2, or you have not played the game yourself. This game will have spoilers on, based around Suikogaiden. I said start. Yes, thank you. There we go. It will have spoilers. Ah, I see what I'm doing. I'm pressing the wrong button. Okay. So, memory card number 1 is unreadable. Whatever. New game. How's the sound, by the way? Yes, please read the Suikogaiden 2 data. Is there any save data there that's applicable? Yes, there is. Okay, those ones are not applicable, so it must be the ones on this disc that are. What? Nande? Oh. Well, I guess we're not reading Suikogaiden 2 data. Crap. Episode 1, The Visitor. Also, if you hear any mechanical noise in the background, like, oh, an air conditioner or a fan or something, it's really hot. It really heated up today, and so I usually have my air conditioner on in this kind of weather. It got so hot that I turned on my fan as well. So it's still pretty warm. So I've got my fan going full ball and my air conditioner on because it's cold. It's hot and my room is big and needs it. So it should cool off a little. I might turn it off a bit later, depends how it goes. But currently it is hot and I'm not sitting in the heat. So if you can hear anything mechanical in the background, I've tried to deaden it because I've tried to put something on my microphone that will sort of hopefully drown out that noise, but not my voice. But we'll see how that goes. So episode 1, The Visitor. Let's get into it, guys. It's been 2 days since I crossed Thailand's border. Oh god, that music is a bit loud. Well, I'll try to talk a bit louder just to drown out the sound, but God damn it. I had hoped that this would be enough. Let me see if I can... There's nothing really to put over the top of it that could help. This might help. Alright, sorry cat. I know you're in the way, but... Alright, sorry if there's bumping or anything. I don't know if this will help with the sound or not. It may not. It probably won't. You are lagging? There is usually a bit of lag. Usually because my internet's crap. Alright. How's that? Is that sound a little bit better now? Alright. It's been 2 days since I crossed Highland's border. Oh, great. His voice. Nash's voice. I'm headed for Mews, the capital of city-state of Jostin, but it's still far away. Hey, you're slouching again. Oh. Hey, you're slouching again. My name is Nash. Nash Lucky. As a Special Ops agent of Holy Harmonia's Southern Frontier Defense Force, I've been sent on an important mission to infiltrate this land. Hey, I told you not to sway so much. The Defense Force has received information that one of the 27 true runes has appeared in the city-states of Joustin. I'm here to find out if this legendary true rune really does exist, and if it does, try to obtain it for Harmonia. Nothing out of the ordinary. I get orders like this all the time. It'd be nice if things actually worked out for once. Oh, my headache is getting even worse. Now I will never be able to fall asleep. Sometimes I wonder if this is karma. Chasing rumors like this is like trying to catch a cloud. Anyone will tell you it's a waste of time. At least I have some kind of lead this time. You really are useless, are you not? We will never reach Mews at this rate. Shut up! Stop complaining up there! Why must I be your baggage boy? If anyone's useless, it's you, not me. There you go, mouthing off like that again. I thought you wanted clues about the true runes, I might have said something like that, but... And besides, you were the one who offered to carry my luggage in the first place. But that was... I only and very grudgingly agreed to travel with you because you said you would do anything, even carry my luggage if I told you my story. You're not going to tell me that you lied, are you? I was thinking more along the lines of a handbag or something. It's pointless. It's pointless for me to try and reason with a 1,000-year-old vampire. She may look like a sweet young lady on the outside, but inside she's nothing but a sly and arrogant old woman who doesn't even have 1 ounce of shame. She's supposedly the rightful bearer of one of the 27 true runes, the Moon Rune, which would mean that she's the founder of all vampires, those beings who dwell in darkness. Well, she's the only clue I've got. But I never agreed to carry you as well. I'm starving and I've not slept in ages. It would be cruel to make me walk through a wasteland like this. If you feel that strongly about it, why didn't you just hire a carriage? I could not hire a carriage in the last town as they were all out. There was simply no helping it. More importantly... No fighting now, you hear? No, you can't. It's mine. I just want to look. Come on, let me see it. Oh, Kaz is going to be kicking herself for missing this. Kaz, my love, you're missing out on cute kobolds. Dear me, I'm glad you two are so energetic, but you mustn't fight. Hey, Sierra? What was that you said about the carriages? Shut up. It'll be fine. Let me see it. Let me see it. No way. It's mine. As Sierra watched, the toy the kobold children were fighting over slipped out of one of their hands and flew through the air, landing right at my feet. What's this? A doll? It was a wooden doll. It was extremely well made for a toy. Are kobolds good enough with their hands to make something like this? Return that to right away. Right away. Quickly. Huh? What are you getting so worked up about? Here you go. Don't drop it next time, okay? Thank you so much. Go on now. Thank him for picking it up for you. Oh, thank you. You're brothers, so try to get along and not fight too much, alright? Okay. Well then, please excuse us. Hey, hello Aslan. It's not quite Christmas here yet, but Merry Christmas anyway. We are playing Suikogaiden. Finally. I thought they would never leave. That's not very nice. You got something against kobolds or what? It is none of your business. That would have been a good time to ask for a ride, though. Damn it! I should have asked if they had any room for us. In any case, I am still extremely thirsty. Well, you'll just have to hold on until we reach Muse, won't you? No, I'm pretty sure this rumor about a true rune is exactly that. Just a rumor. The 27 true runes are the source of energy for this world. It's said that their bearers gain immortality and incredible strength. I wouldn't believe it for a second if I wasn't traveling with one of them. I'm pleased to see that your physical condition isn't so bad that you can't walk, oh honored founder. My condition? You cannot begin to fathom what kind of condition I am in. You think? I'm glad I don't... It usually only takes about 2 hours to get to Muse, but who knows how long it'll take this pace. Hope we won't be too late, huh? Sierra's being surprisingly quiet. Sierra, don't eat us, please. Whoa! What are you trying to do to me? What? It's just a little blood. Knock it off, you old bat! Is complaining the only thing you can do? Why do you not try and be of some use to me? I should be focusing on getting the moon rune back. I allowed you to accompany because you said you wanted to find out more about the true runes, but what do? You just complain and complain endlessly. You good for nothing. I get it. Just don't bite me. I won't complain anymore. I sincerely hope you do not. But I suppose you believe in the superstition that you would become a vampire too, if I sucked your blood. By the way, a little while ago, did you call me a monster or old bat or something along those lines? Yes? Yikes! I'm sorry, Nash. I'm okay. Are you beginning to see how this works? Yes, ma'am. For the time being, I've learnt that it's best not to defy Sierra. Atop the luggage, she keeps complaining, but I've decided to ignore her the best I can and hurry. The sun's going to set soon. Looks like we'll be camping out again tonight. We better start making preparations. Hey, Sierra, get up already. Sierra? Sierra? Sierra! She's fast asleep. What should we say? Don't sleep on top of me, you old bat! I'm sorry, Nash. Oh, I'm sorry, Nash. Oh, jeez, I'm sorry, Nash. Huh? Are we there already? Does it look like we're there? What did you say? We're not going to reach the next village before nightfall, so it looks like we're going to be spending the night here. Camping, huh? There should be a mansion near here. We will stay the night there. A mansion near here? Are you sure? A decent meal and a soft bed would really hit the spot. I cannot promise they will offer lodging to a baggage boy like you, but you can try asking. Yeah. Perched atop a high hill, the mansion loomed over the road. A tall tower with a dome-shaped roof rose out of the middle of the building, giving it an oddly unbalanced look. Maybe this is the estate of some rich lord or other who owns a bunch of land around here. We stood at the entrance to the mansion. Sorry. I expected to have to beg a grumpy gatekeeper to let us stay the night, but instead we were promptly greeted by a well-groomed butler. I apologize for having kept you waiting. Do you have business here? Well, how should I put this? Well, state our business. What are you waiting for? Well, we were hoping we could stay the night here. Pardon? Well, this woman Sierra says she's going to spend the night. Could you put us up for the night? You're traveling with Lady Sierra. Please, just wait a moment. I'll see if I can accommodate you. Huh? He sounded like he knew you or something. Do you know someone here? Quite. You could say that we are old friends. Old friends, huh? Did you just emphasize the word old? Not at all. You must have been imagining things. Hey, I apologize for the wait. My master welcomes you. Please do come in. I'm saved. I really owe you one, buddy. Pardon? Nothing. I was just talking to myself. Come on, Sierra, let's go in. A hot bath would really do the trick right about now. I'm covered in dirt from all this traveling. I can't wait to wash it all away. Come on, Sierra, hurry up. Get a move on. Really, what an impulsive man you are. We were shown into the lavishly decorated mansion. Ah, Cluedo. I will guide you to your room. Please, this way. That song is stuck in my head now. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Now this is what I call a room. This furniture must be worth a pretty penny. And what do you know of furniture? No, this room is not bad, I suppose. Please use this room as you wish. The bath is being prepared in another room. Good work. I trust that a meal will be offered after the bath. Don't you think that's asking a bit much? It wouldn't kill you to show a little self-restraint, would it? Please pardon me. Arrangements will be made immediately. You say that, but you're not any better yourself. Na da 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 da. I finally washed off all that dirt. I feel like a new man. If I had to carry that luggage of yours one more day, I would have shriveled up and died. After we eat, I'm ready to just sink into that soft, fluffy bed and get some sleep. That might be hoping for too much. Huh? Call it a young maiden's intuition. If you say so. I think we've been lightninged enough today. I do not want to be lightninged again. As sarcastic as ever. But I will let you off this time. Sarcastic? Hello? Excuse me. I have brought you some beverages. The meal will be ready shortly. Wow, you guys sure are polite here. Thanks. Your hard work is appreciated. By the way, how do you open the windows in this room? You cannot open the windows? Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Seems I was in such a rush to prepare your room, I forgot to unlock the windows. It's fine, don't worry about it, Miss, Oh, just call me Ayana. If there's anything I can do for you, please just let me know. We're the ones at fault showing up out of the blue like we did. I don't mind leaving the window closed, it's fine. No, it's entirely my fault. Please forgive my negligence. I'll go get the key right away. Otherwise you won't be able to let in any fresh air. Oh dear. I think that one would get us another lightning bolt. I don't think we want another lightning bolt. Every lightning bolt we've gotten is filled up one of those red bars to the right. And I got a bad feeling when it reaches all the way to the top. So, sure. Let's go with... Let's help her out. Thank you very much. However, the key is in the waiting room on the 3rd floor. I couldn't possibly ask you to go all that way. Please wait here and I'll bring you the key right away. Okie dokie then. Well now, you certainly seem to enjoy flirting with her. Who was flirting? I was just trying to be nice. You were trying to be nice? That is not what it looked like to me. Don't lightning bolt me, please. Just leave me alone. Poor Nash. I apologize for making you wait. The meal has been prepared. Please come to the dining room. I'm so sorry you got lightning bolted, Nash. I apologize most profusely. Wow, this guy must be loaded. Do not stare like that. You obviously were not brought up very well. I may not look like it, but I actually had a very good upbringing. Alright then, no sense in waiting, let's eat. Please, show some restraint. Wolfing down your food like that, you are no better than a dog. Huh? You should dig in too, Sierra. Aren't you going to eat? It's good. Do not talk with your mouth full. Don't worry over the little things and always enjoy your food. That's the way it's done in the Latchkey household. God, I can't say his name. Latchkey? Latchkey? Would you like more soup? Yes, please. You sure seem to be enjoying your food. It was worth making it just for that. Oh, you made this? I just helped. Oh my, you've got some food on your face. There's gonna be trouble. Thanks? You're in such a rush, don't worry. The food isn't going to run away. Please wait while I prepare another serving. I think the maid's hitting on us, guys. If we're lucky, we might get some bow chicka bow bow. Although, not likely to happen with Sierra in the room. You seem to be enjoying yourselves. Would you care for some wine? By all means. Certainly. By the way, butler, is there something wrong with your master? It has been so long since I saw him last. I was hoping to get the chance to see him again. I'm terribly sorry. At the moment, my master is busy attending to an urgent matter that requires his attention. He asks me to give you his regards, Lady Sierra. Is that so? I came all this way to visit him, and this is the reception I get? How cold. Nonetheless, this is a very nice mansion. Alright, Wolfie. Have a good night. Sleep well. And see you tomorrow when it'll be Christmas. I'm just having a drink. Oh. You think Nash is going to bone the mage. You haven't missed much, Tao. Hi! So, we're playing Suikogaiden, Volume 1. We've hooked up with... Well, I say hooked up. We haven't hooked up with her. We're just, traveling with Sierra. We're traveling with Sierra, who is, this white-haired girl here. She's a vampire. And she's told us that if we get her to Muse safely, she will tell us something about the true runes. And we are Nash Latchkey, who is here to learn about... he's in the city-states of Joustin to learn about the true runes. This is set a little before the start of the Suikogaiden 2 war. And you'll notice we've got two red dots, two red things on the side. We got lightninged by Sierra twice for calling her an old hag. So, we probably shouldn't do that again. I don't know what happens if we fill that bar up, but I'm pretty sure it won't be good. Also, we've stopped the night at at the mansion of one of Sierra's friends. An old friend, apparently. So, that's where we're up to now. Nonetheless, this is a very nice mansion. It is well maintained. I am honored by your praise. The tower in the middle of the mansion. What do you use it for? Also, I've got the air conditioner on and the fan on at the moment. If you can hear some noise in the background, I've tried to block it out by putting something around my poor microphone. I don't know if it'll work. Yep, this is Sierra, the chick who joins at the zombie invasion. This is before the zombie invasion, actually. So, way before it. So yeah, if you hear any fan or something mechanical or whatever in the background, that's what that is. It's still pretty hot at the moment, so if it cools off a bit, I'll probably turn it off. But yeah, for now, I beg your patience with any of that sound you can hear. What do you use it for? It is quite large. That's what she said. She really said that. It is a place of worship. Our master is a very devout man. Huh. The view from up there must be amazing. Could I go up and have a look tomorrow? I'm very sorry, but you may not enter the tower without the master's permission. Oh! Merry Christmas, Tao! That's right, you're like 2 hours ahead of me. Hey! We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year. Well, Merry Christmas, dude. Does your master go into the tower often? Yes. It is a place where he can be alone to meditate and reflect. And this game also has the ellipses problem, but not quite so bad. Whew, I'm stuffed. My compliments to the chef. His cooking would be a huge hit even in Crystal Valley. I am pleased it was satisfactory. Yes, that was quite a feast. Please convey my gratitude to the chef and your master as well. It would be my pleasure. I will give you a message to my master tomorrow if circumstances permit. Yeah, I can get I can totally understand where you're coming from with that. It's a very busy time. I do like the afternoon of Christmas when all the cooking and everything is done and it's just siestas and eating and messing with whatever you got and just sitting down and talking to people. But the mornings are very hectic, as are the night before. So I am to assume that I will not be speaking with him tonight? Oh, have a little restraint for once, Sierra. You'll upset your stomach. You are the one to talk. Who are you to lecture me on restraint? Shouldn't we inform the master of the Founder's presence? It doesn't matter. It will all be over by tomorrow. You'd better not mess up. Understood. I'm guessing that was the butler and the maid. Well, I think I will go to sleep soon. You be sure to get a good night's rest too. Well then, I'll just, This is a big room, but there is only one bed. Yes, so... You seem to be expecting that we will be sharing the bed, but are you prepared for what that means? Prepared? Were you not the one who said that there should be some sort of dessert after dinner? Dessert? You mean blood? I'll take the couch. Wimp. I do appreciate that they've got all these different backgrounds and sprite changes and shit. Like, usually visual novels are, like, usually they use the same background, like they just put a darkness over the background that was just shown, but instead they made one from the point of view of the bed, and it's really nice to see the effort put in. Well, we've called her an old bag twice, which is why we got lightninged twice. We played nice for the third time, but we might I don't know how or what the choices do, but we'll see, I guess. I put out the lights and Sierra and I fell asleep in our respective beds. In the dead of night, I awake with a start. Something doesn't feel right. In the military, you develop certain senses. I'm trained to wake up at the slightest hint of bloodlust, no matter how deeply asleep I am. Yeah, you are. Sierra. Sierra!
Be silent. I am awake.
Do you feel that? Somebody's coming.
I take it you did not order room service.
What kind of room service emanates bloodlust like that? There are 2, 3, maybe 4 people. They're trying to conceal their footsteps, but they haven't received much training.
You got all that from the sound of their footsteps? Not bad for a human.
I'm honored by your compliment. By the way, Sierra, your old friend, by any chance, is he...
Of course. Did I forget to mention that we are of the same race?
He's a vampire. That's not good.
The only business I have is with him. I will leave the lowly ones to the lowly you.
Sierra is a vampire. We're not yet. Or at all, actually. So, this was your plan all along?
Indeed. As you are a seeker of the true runes, you should know.
Know what?
True rune bearers are no ordinary foes.
I see. I'll have to remember that. I put my ear to the floor and focused on the sound of the footsteps. By judging the intervals between strides and the way the floor creaked, I could estimate their weight and height. Even though they tried not to, they made some noise. They proved themselves amateurs after all. We don't have any time to set elaborate traps. We'll have to work with what we have on hand. I'll have to show off my brains and skill here. Calmly, I looked around the room. In the bathroom, there's still some water left in the bathtub. Next to it was a full-length mirror. Well then, What if we... I know she's got a lightning spell. If we turn over the bathtub and wet the floor in front of it, in front of the door, and then have her use a lightning spell, that could work. I don't know what the mirror would do, so sure, let's do the bathtub. I quickly dragged the bathtub out of the bathroom and carefully turned it over. It is nice. It's nice to see the story through other people's eyes. The door flew open with a bang, and they poured into the room. Why had they even bothered to try and conceal their footsteps? Hi, guys. What you doing? With the water on the floor, I could determine my enemy's position by the sounds they made. I aimed my right hand at the floor and reached into my sleeve with my left hand. Using my spring-operated dart launcher, I fired an iron dart straight into the floor. Sierra!
No way. I am not wasting my energy on those lowlifes.
Don't be stupid. Come on, hurry up.
Stupid? How rude.
We've set a precedent where if we call her an old bat, she electrocutes us. I think this'll work. Don't be stupid, you old bat. What? She kicked me? Huh? Oh, there we go. We are a new character who is not in Suikogaiden 1. He actually shows up in Suikogaiden 3 as a playable character. I don't know if you got far enough in Suikogaiden 3 to meet him though. His name is NASH Latke. And in Suikogaiden 3 he joins Chris's team and helps her go undercover and leave the knights behind so she could go and look for her father. But he is an agent of Highland, a spy, so to speak, and he's here seeking out the true runes. But he's a military man And we'll learn more about his character and his story as through the guidance. But we'll also see more of the other characters from Suikogaiden 2 in the guidance as well. Sierra shoved me aside, flinging a bolt of lightning. Sure she'd hit me, I tried to get out of the way and saw that the intruders had been burnt to a crisp. Oh yeah. She had defeated them all with a single hit. Hey, but you helped. About her aim, though. Sierra, are you trying to kill me?
You're alive, are you not? Your cloak should be enough to protect you from this sort of lightning.
Well, a victory is still a victory, I guess.
Thanks to me. By the way, this is not time for idle chatter.
Huh? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I thought you were all defeated. Hi. They're zombies. The undead?
Wretched creatures.
Wow, this is some friend you've got. How are we going to kill the undead? Well, I could name a few ways.
When dealing with evil or the black arts, the answer is simple. Burn them until they are naught but ashes.
Oh, we've got another light. We've got another damage I think there's a damage counter on the side. We got hurt again. So, why are you taking it so leisurely? Use a talisman. We have a talisman? I guess we do. Somehow the window had been sealed with a magical barrier. It's not my style to do things as slapdash as this, but I didn't have any other choice. I whipped a dancing flames talisman out of my pocket. Don't you mean scroll? I've been saving this. Burn them to ashes. Dancing flames. Well, I guess scroll, talisman.
Oh, well done, nice and crisp. You were so stingy, you should have just used it from the beginning.
I said that I was saving it. I only have one of these left.
I see.
So, let's go greet the master of the mansion, who's been such a gracious host. We have to return the favor. We headed to the third floor, leaving the guest room on the second floor behind. The entrance to the tower where Sierra's old friend is waiting is probably in this floor. Looks like there's a path here. To find our dear guests in a place like this in the middle of the night. I'm afraid this is terribly awkward. We've been invited to a party. Your master didn't want us to leave without saying hello.
Enough of this farce, butler. You're little more than a puppet.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to play them well, technically you can play them all one chapter to the next, but technically you're supposed to play each person's first chapter and then each person's second chapter. And if you go in a specific kind of order, you unlock more of the story and stuff like that. And different flames and shit. But yeah, Ghettos is one of the harder paths. And yes. No. NASH is... Yeah, NASH is the blonde guy in the frame. In the game frame. Between the chat window and the game itself. I should probably darken that a bit. However, I'll have to do that next time I stream. I can't do it now. I mean, I could edit it during a break, I guess, but yeah.
You're little more than a puppet. I have no need for you.
My master is unlikely to grant you an audience. Particularly as he is not aware that you are visiting us at all, Lady Sierra.
Oh, perhaps you are more than a mere butler. But your decision to not report my presence to your master will only work to my benefit.
I cannot allow my master to come into contact with the founder. Take your leave of this place. Hi, I'm still here. My name is Nash. Oh, hi. The butler's fingernails grew into sharp claws. There isn't a single opening in his stance. He seems different from the stiff zombies from before.
I will leave him to you, Nash.
Yeah, leave him to... Wait, what? Give me a hand here, Sierra.
No, I have used too much of my power already.
Cease your blabbering. Dude, back the fuck off. The butler's claws cut through the air. I jump backwards, narrowly avoiding his attack, and quickly pull out a talisman from my pocket. Dude, you might need that. I guess it can't be helped. Take this. This is Nash. I'll burn you to a crisp. Dancing flames! Damn it, you. A faint light radiated from the talisman I held, but... Oh. Not gonna work? Oh, is that what the locked windows were for?
Hurry up, he does not seem to be burning. A while ago, you did say that you had been saving that talisman?
The talisman I'd taken out fluttered uselessly to the floor. You dare threaten me? Unforgivable. Yee! His claws slashed at me with superhuman speed and power. Somehow managed to avoid them, but if he keeps this up, I'll be driven into a corner. In that case... Dart time! I guess avoiding it. I'll take you on, come on! Pointing my right hand at the butler, I ready my left hand in preparation for the attack. Have at you! Just before the butler carves through my body, I pull the trigger of the dart launcher hidden in the glove in my right hand, firing an iron dart at the butler. Gah! You're a clever one. Gah! Probably, yeah. That sounds about right. There's about 15 years between the end of between Suikogaiden 2 and Suikogaiden 5, but this is a bit before Suikogaiden 2 begins. And the war in Suikogaiden 2, if I remember correctly, goes for like 2.5 years. So it's something like that. It's close to it. Oh, jeez. Sore neck. There we go. Like, not sore neck from talking, but sore neck from sleeping badly, apparently. How's that? The rest are made of silver. That should be a little effective, right?
What could you possibly defeat with that?
Werewolves! The butler had fallen down, but he slowly stood back up. The wounds he'd taken from the darts had already begun to heal. Fuck. Seems it's time for round 2. I've had it with you. Oh, I took more damage too. Oh man, this is bad. Sierra, help me out here.
No, I need to conserve my energy.
Say what you'd like, it's all pointless if we die here.
You'll manage somehow.
Somehow, that's so irresponsible. It was then that I noticed the butler's attacks had stopped. This begins to bore me. That's so? Well, you're certainly not lacking in confidence, are you? Well then, how about this? Ah, shit. He powered up. He kaiokened. The butler opened his mouth and out came a piercing wail, sending a shockwave at me. Damn it. There's no way he'd falter and miss me. Ow! Hi there. As he struck a blow, I quickly drew a knife from the holster in my left hand and somehow managed to block the force of his claws, but not his murderous intent. Hi. Wanna make out? I had hoped you'd catch them. And now, the finishing blow. Oh no! He's going to bite me! His strength is inhuman. His claws inch closer and closer towards the tip of my nose. It's time to give you a nose job! Hey! You're forgetting something. Found, you mean? Regrettably, she seems to have disappeared. Seems you've been abandoned, poor thing. How pitiful. Now, resign yourself. It's almost time. Huh? Oh, the tag! Yeah, dancing flames, motherfucker! Gentle light radiated from the magic circle drawn on the floor, shining on my back and enveloping the room. As the rays of light touched the butler, he cried out in agony. You're strong, but not strong enough. Okay, that's not dancing flames. What the fuck is that? What rune was that? Which one was that? The butler's body began to crumble and soon vanished. I guess it was one of the, resurrection spells? The resurrection rune spells? Once the light had faded, Sierra emerged from the shadows in the corner. Well, well. He was shivering when he first saw you take out that talisman, but he ignored it when he thought it did not work. What a fool. Yeah. I picked up the exorcism talisman from the floor. It had a dramatic effect on the undead, but its flaw was the amount of time it took to activate. I actually wanted to save it for his master guy. You might as well have thrown it away. A talisman of that level would have little effect on him. Even if you did bring it with you, he would have just laughed at you. Well, let us go. A reunion with an old friend, huh? Where pretty girls are, you know that I'll be found. I love them and I leave them, 'cause to me they're all the same. I hug them, I squeeze them, they don't even know my name. They call me the Wanderer, and I'm the Wanderer. I get around, 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 around. Sorry, that song just popped in my head for some reason. At the end of the corridor of the third floor, I opened the door that seemed to be the entrance to the tower. Hello? Knock, knock. Looking at what lies in front of us, I can't help but sigh. Before us is another door. Made of steel, it looms over me. I cautiously approach the door and give it a push. It doesn't budge an inch. It doesn't appear to be a handle or keyhole of any kind, so I can only conclude that it's some sort of portcullis. I look around for something to lift it with, but can't find anything. Maybe it can only be opened from the other side. What should we do? There are probably still zombies coming after us. Sorry. Whew. We've gotten this far. We aren't leaving until we meet the master of this mansion. Now I've got a favor to ask, Sierra. What is it? I'm going to blow up this door, but it'll take me a while to prepare, so... I sense the approach of a group of the undead coming our way. I assume it is about that. Oh, shit. Wait a sec. Ah! What? No! Shit. Okay. Do you want to... Would you like to... Okay, so I've got piece of shit, as one of the banned words because somebody spammed that at one time on my channel. So maybe post that without piece of shit in it. I'll read it out. Tao said, too bad the company that owns the rights to the series is such a piece of shit now. Most likely will never make another game in the series. True. However, didn't recently somebody steal the producer or president? They stole one of the guys from the Konami company, and he's now the president of... Is it... Oh, I think it's one of the game groups that did good stuff. One of the better ones that are around nowadays. I remember, there's a topic in the forums about it. And everybody was like, oh yeah, motherfucker! Kind of like, can you do something about it? You ask such troublesome things. I can conjure up a barrier around this door to ward off evil, but it will only last a short while. Will that be sufficient? I'll manage. Sierra, I'm counting on you. Admirable words coming from you. How ominous. Says the one who usually responds to requests with, I don't want to. That is because you are never serious. I cannot abide insincere requests. Yeah, that's it. Former president of Konami is working with Hideo Kojima. Which is pretty goddamn cool. They sort of stole him. Maybe we might see a Suikoden in the series, made by Kojima. Honestly, I don't think that Konami would care about keeping the rights that much. I think they've only made one thing with Suikoden in the last 5 years, and that was one of those machines, a pachinko machine. And I think it was Suikoden 5 based. Otherwise, they've just let it sit and stay. Then again, it did take like 5 or 6 years until they made Suikoden 5, after they made Suikoden 4, or Suikoden Tearcrease. One of them. It took them a while. So they might make a game in the future, you never know. They might go back into the game making. Who knows? Probably not. It's got about as much chance as the Breath of Fire ones. What up, bro?
You streaming?
Yeah.
Alright.
Aye. Bro.
That is because you are never serious. I cannot abide insincere requests. But this time it is different.
Alright. Cool. Thanks. See, they didn't even have to do this. They could have just had the door shown while we did this. But no, they took the time to actually make a different frame for it, which is so nice. That's what I want in visual novels. One of the things that piss me off about visual novels, and they do this all the goddamn time, the same motherfucking backgrounds, and maybe they'll show it, and then they'll show the picture of the actual guy. The only time, or character, not the main character, just all the other characters. And maybe 1 or 2 times in a special scene, they'll have something different, like an image of the actual main character doing something. Granted, a lot of the time, you're filling the slot of the main character as the character, but still. I highly appreciate this. Even ones that aren't dating games, like Valhalla, which is an awesome game, by the way, get it. Well, they were working on a new Chrono game, actually, but they decided to go with Final Fantasy 15 instead. Or was it World of Final Fantasy? They were tossing up between a new Chrono game and one of the new Final Fantasy games, and they decided to go with the Final Fantasy game instead of the Chrono game. But it was in the cards. Yeah, Valhalla, really good visual novel. You're a bartender named Jill, and the writing is so good, and the pixel art and everything, it's such a nice experience. The story was a bit weird. Apparently you've got to play this prologue demo that was released before the full game, and to get the full story of who this character is that pops up from time to time. But otherwise, it's a really good game. And one thing I liked about it was that it's not just straight visual novel. You also had making drinks as part of the bar, which was pretty cool. But even if it were just a straight visual novel, it had so many nice design choices. But even then, even that game, which I really, really liked, had the issue of having the same goddamn backgrounds. The only thing was they did change certain backgrounds, like in your room you could buy stuff and it'd appear in your room, and some of it you could click on and actually do stuff with it. But for the most part, the backgrounds were basically all the same, and it really annoys me about visual novels that that's a thing. Right. I took out some wire, paper and gunpowder from my cloak. Over the course of 2 years, I was trained in the secrets of gunpowder and gun making by the Howling Voice Guild, an organisation that holds a unique position in Harmonia. Alright, so for those who think, oh yeah, gunpowder and gun making, ha ha ha. No, in Suikogaiden land, it's a very, very closely guarded secret by those of the Howling Voice Guild, who are the only ones who have guns. Some of the Suikogaidens have a gun-toting character. You've got Cathari in number 5. You've got Clive in number 1 and 2, I believe. Yes. And in number 3, you have... I don't know if we have anyone in number 3. It's not ringing any bells. And same with number 4. Although number 4, there's rune cannons, so that's sort of like guns. There might have been a gunner in number 4. But yeah, number 5 has Cathari, who has a sniper rifle type thing. Pretty cool. But yes. It was an art I had practiced until I thought I'd vomit blood. Never got to become a gunner and be chosen by a gun, but I did learn the art of gunpowder. And yes, the guns are sort of sentient. They have souls in them, and they can choose their own owners. Look, it's Magic Fantasyland, okay? Get over it. I could use what I had learned to blow up this big door. I don't carry around large quantities of gunpowder, though. I'll just have to work with what I have. See? Even this! It's such a nice thing to see. Even if it's, it's just for a little second, but still.
Phew. The barrier is complete.
Hey, don't lean on me. You'll throw me off.
Sorry, but I need you to lend me your back. I've used too much of my power tonight.
You can rest if you want. I'll wake you up when I'm done. We still have work to do, right? See? How many visual novels do this kind of thing? None. Not many. Very few. Measuring out the exact amounts of gunpowder necessary, I wrapped it in paper. It will only work if I set them up at the right locations around the door and make them all go off at once. Dude, why not just blow out the hinges and then just let it fall? I mean, that makes sense, right? Does that make sense? That makes sense. Makes sense to me. I mean, brick's easier to break than motherfucking steel. Beyond Sierra's barrier, the undead groan. I try to focus on my task, but it's not going very well. Hey, Sierra?
What?
You never mentioned how you met this guy.
Your chatter never ceases, does it?
That's cold. Well... I think that'd get us another lightning bolt. Actually, that one might get us a lightning bolt too. Is he an old lover? Shit. Don't lightning bolt me.
Lover? And if he was, what would it matter to you?
What would it... I stubbed my finger. Hey, should you not keep Oh, sorry.
Hey, should you not keep working?
Yeah.
Well, I might as well tell you an old story. Just ignore me if you have no interest. Whether or not you listen is as your own choice.
This hole, it's so small. It's not easy to get this through.
I was cursed with one of the 27 true runes, the Mu rune. When my body changed into something not human, it was impossible for me to live with normal people. I did not become the master of the Moon rune. Rather, it was the Moon rune that became my master. Day after day, the rune's evil hunger racked my body until even reason seemed madness. I did the only thing I could. I escaped into a forest seeking land where no humans dwelt. Deep, deep in the forest I built a cabin. It was small, with only one window, and not a single piece of proper furniture. But it was enough. I could live there alone peacefully. So I lived there alone for many, many years. For decades I lived by myself, with no one to talk to, counting the years by the forest's changing colors. And so I lived, the days indistinguishable from years, until he appeared. If it was by the will of the gods, then I cursed them, but at that moment I was overcome with happiness. Guided by the trees of the forest, I timidly stepped out of my cabin. The man sat resting his back against a tree, his long silver hair.
I'm pretty sure that they were talking about it. Then again, where I got that idea from might have actually been wrong, so don't quote me on it. But I'm pretty sure. I got it from one of those. What was it? Did You Know Gaming? One of the it's a YouTube channel, and they did a special on. They did one on Chrono Trigger, or the Chrono series, and I believe it was in there. So if you want to check out their videos and have a look at that, that's where I heard it from. For all I know, they could be wrong, but I sort of take them at their word, since they are like a Did You Know Gaming company. They should know their shit. Oh god, don't even talk to me about I Am Setsuna. Look, okay, that's it. I'm gonna have to go on a sideline. I Am Setsuna is said to be inspired by Chrono Trigger. More like they ripped a ton of stuff out of Chrono Trigger, left it bleeding on the ground, and then tried to make a game out of the stuff they ripped, and failed completely at making anything resembling what a Chrono Trigger game, inspired game should be like. Instead of, actually being inspired by the game, they took the music and remixed it, basically, or resampled it, as it were. It's really hard to enjoy a game when you're listening to the music and all you're thinking is, oh, that comes from Chrono Trigger's world map. I like that. Oh, I feel like playing Chrono Trigger now. Or, oh, that's the tune. I know where that refrain comes from. That's from that one tune in the snow country. Oh, Yeah, I like that tune. I should play Chrono Trigger. Or when they steal all the names of all the skills from Chrono Trigger. Like, really? I mean, sure, it'd be nice if, like, you had a shout out of one or two skills, like no, not cross slash, what am I thinking? Like, Green Dream or something like that. You know, just a special one here or there, but stealing all the skill names? Like, holy shit, get some ideas, yo. And they tried to copy the formula of... They tried, but they failed so completely. The characters are so goddamn empty and bland. Like, yes, indeed. I couldn't, like, it would have been nice if they'd actually, one thing they could have done was either gotten rid of the main character, which was this Chrono wannabe. I mean, this guy, okay, so they tried to play the Mal Chrono thing, but it didn't work out like that. So they gave this guy, he's basically a blank wall. Chrono had more character than this guy. It wasn't hard because Chrono actually fucking reacts to things, even if it's just his sprite jumping back and with a shocked face. This guy's like, yeah, blank wall right here. What they could have done was taken Setsuna, because the game is called I Am Fucking Setsuna, put her in the main character slot, and actually let you play as her and be an actual motherfucking character. Even if they kept Mercenary Dude on the side as a sort of blank wall character, but not the main character. They could have done interesting things like that. But no, they fucked it up. And because the main character is a blank wall character, there's no reason for him to engage with the rest of the cast, and so they came off as less than interesting when they could have been very interesting. They had the makings for interest. They definitely did. Little Mage Dude, really interesting story build up, and then nothing. Other dude, the one whose town got destroyed, that was fucking interesting, and then nothing. Just join my party. Okay, you're not a character anymore. You have no character. It has been sucked out of you. And it was a pity, because they had this, they did have a sort of, you know, a nice idea, but fuck, they just let it all slip through their fingers. Like, one of the huge things about Chrono Trigger was that, and a lot of things that people forget about when they look back on it, was that there was so much character interaction, and you don't remember it, but then you think about, oh, you're falling out of the portal into the, you know, straight away, you're falling out of the portal into the land, into, you know, 9 million BC or whatever, and then, Luca is with her gun, and she's like, oh no, the key's been stolen, and then there's Ayla, she comes up out of nowhere and beats up all the reptites, and it's like, holy shit, who the fuck is this? She's fucking awesome. And then you have the drinking competition at the fucking camp, and the reptites, and you go back and you meet the reptites again, and the fucking everything is just, it's a lot better. Like, your characters all react in weird ways. Like, Mal is constantly either laughing or, you know, she's always giggling into her hand or something over shit. And then you've got Luca, who's always holding her gun and like pew pew firing, pretending to, and flashing her glasses up and down, that kind of shit. These guys had no character whatsoever, and it's a pity, because they could have. Sorry, I was looking forward to I Am Setsuna. And I like the game, don't get me wrong, but it pisses me off that they tried to say, this is the second coming of Chrono Trigger, and it's not. It's not. It's got some good aspects. Battle system is interesting. The music that's not stolen, or doesn't have stolen refrains, is nice. The atmosphere is pretty cool. The designs are really cool too. I really like the designs. I just wish that, you know, the actual story part had been paid better attention to. And the characters had retained their personalities beyond joining the party. And that interesting shit happened. Oh, another thing I hated about the game. It's not so much that it's linear. It's fucking linear as fuck. I mean, Chrono Trigger was linear, but to an extent. But this shit is linear as fuck. But it's not so much that it's linear as that it feels linear. Like, how to put it? You can feel the progression. Like, town, dungeon, boss, town, boss, town, dungeon, boss. It felt like that. Instead of, you know, oh, I go through here and I explore this place and it feels really good to explore this area, and I fought this boss, and then I went to the town again, and then I had to find this guy and talk to this dude and do this stuff, and then I had to go through the dungeons of Moriah and then head to the mountains of Babia. Instead, it's just like, alright, we're walking through a field, we're in another town, we're walking through another field, we're in another town, we're walking through another field, we're in another town. Like, the towns felt, they had NPCs in them, but they felt lifeless without character, even though they were designed very differently. I don't know, there was something about the game that just sapped all the personality out of the areas. It probably didn't help that everywhere was snow. I thought it was pretty. It was definitely pretty. The dungeon I remember the best. I remember them. Sort of. But it's weird. Like, there's the forest where you go up the ramps, and then there's the forest which is really a mountain and you go through this hole, and then there's this ice place where you just walk through the ice. I'm sorry. I've gone off on a really big tangent, but it just feels hollow. Like, even it probably doesn't help that Chrono Trigger was always about revisiting places and people before. I mean, so you'd go to this mountain range, and then you go back to the castle, and then, like, later on this story, you go back to that mountain range in order to get an item that you needed to give to this person, or you needed to go and talk to the chef to get the lamb roast or whatever it was, and give it to this guy who you talked to that time, who was greedy, and now you've effected a change in him. It felt really dynamic and alive because you were effecting changes, and then some sorry-ass asshole decides to make a game and then take out all the good parts and just say, well, we'll throw in the music, and we'll throw in the names of the skills, and yeah, you can slam that Chrono-inspired stamp on it now, woohoo! I'm sorry, I'm a bit jaded about it. I was like, totally inspired by Chrono Trigger, like, so totally. It's like the second coming of CT. Oh my god. Yeah, I've got to try this game. Like, totally. No. Just no. Fucking no. I mean, it's an okay game. It's a pretty game. It is a pretty game. It sounds good. Even, I will admit, even the refrains sound good. It's just hard to stay in the game. I had to turn the music off. I had to turn all the sound off so that I wouldn't constantly get thrown back in nostalgia wanting to play Chrono Trigger. Alright, let's get on with an actual good game that is an actual good sequel game at that. Well, not so much a sequel. An actual good inspired by, but although it was made by the same company game.
A man sat resting, his back against a tree. His long silver hair flowed down past his waist. He was beautiful, like a knight from the fairy tales I had heard back when I was still human. He had been attacked by an animal or a monster. It had left a deep wound across his chest. I approached him, and he spoke, his every breath filled with pain. Who? I was scared. It had been hundreds of years since I had spoken with anyone. Where am? I... Please, near here. There is a carriage, milady. A carriage, but I do not sense the presence of any humans, aside from you. Please, milady. A carriage. I understand. I had gone to such lengths to avoid humans, but I cannot deny the fact that my heart was nearly bursting with joy. I thought I had forgotten how to speak. I searched the forest. I wanted to grant the knight's request. I wanted to fulfill the wish of a human. I soon discovered the carriage and the remains of a woman. I returned to the knight. Milady, you... I see. Are you okay? It seems my life is at its end. What a waste. I couldn't even protect milady, and now I can't even get my revenge. Dying here is maddening. It's maddening. What was my life for? What did I learn the art of the sword for? What was the point of the oath I swore? Damn this place. I'm cursed. My whole life is cursed. I do not fear death. If this is my fate, I accept it. Even so, this is a disgrace. Upon my honor, it's maddening. As he spoke, the knight started crying. Genuine tears of sadness. At that moment I felt sorrow, whether it was because I was about to see a human I had spoken with disappear, or because I hated him for obtaining the gift of death that I wished for. Even so, even now, I still do not know. Before I realized what I was doing, I found myself nestling close to the knight. Life and death, both are prisoners of darkness, but I say there is still a good reason to keep you here on this earth. What are you? This abominable curse that my body is under. It is a hollow life, but...
Get it, girl!
That was the first time I drank the blood of human. Although I knew that I should not spread the curse, I acted out of compassion. But what I felt then was not true compassion. I took the man's blood and gave him mine. Our blood mixed and became one, and so was born one who shared the same fate as I. The man said his name was Rian. As he regained consciousness, and while his wounds began to heal, I told him of my tale. The day after he learned what had happened to him, he disappeared. I waited for him. I kept waiting, even while thinking that he might never return. But as far as I was concerned, I had plenty of time to spare. Before long, Reen returned. He did not talk about what he had been doing. Whether he had pursued his responsibilities or his revenge, I do not know, and I did not want to know. After that, we spent many long years together. Together, we found hidden strength in ourselves. What I could not understand on my own, I discovered with Reen, and I was happy.
Hi, Chloe! Okay, so what you've missed so far, darling, is, so our main character is named Nash. He's the blonde shown up on the screen. I don't know why it's got good... Well, then again, I've seen some people say they love the story and characters. Frankly, I couldn't get into it. Although the battle system, I didn't mind. I didn't like the steel, though. So, we're playing as Nash. He's an agent of Harmonia, Holy Harmonia. He met with Sierra, and she has got him running around as her lapdog, in exchange for telling him about the true runes, which he's been sent to the city-states to learn about. This is just before the war has started, so we haven't met anyone yet. We met some kobolds, and it got to night. We're travelling on the way to Muse, and we were told to... Sierra said that an old friend lived around here. We've stopped at their place. We stayed the night. It's still night, and we found out that there are vampires. Apparently her old friend is a vampire, just like she is. And we got attacked by zombies and a vampire butler who we had to put in the ground. So yes, now Sierra's telling us her story, which is about how she met this guy who owns this mansion that we're in, and his name is Reen, apparently. And she's just telling about how she met him. He was dying. She gave him a hickey, and now he's a vampire too. And this was hundreds of years ago. Also, she is lightning our ass about 3 times because we keep calling her an old hag. By choice. We're not going to get any.
And so we spent 1,000 days of rain, 1,000 days of wind. Time flowed by slowly for a long time. Over the course of an eternity, Reen and I met more and more people who came to the forest seeking deliverance. At those times, I gave life to those who rejected death. Little by little, our circle grew bigger.
One of those people that she gave life to was Necklord. So this is how the Blue Moon Village grew up into a village before Necklord killed everybody.
Before we knew it, our gathering was a village.
And I was just saying before how I appreciated that they went to the trouble of showing a lot of images instead of just the same image all the time in this visual novel.
We named it the Village of the Blue Moon. By that time, I had finally become someone who could truly be called the Master of the Moon Rune. Thanks to Reen's help, in the center of the village we built an altar and enshrined the rune there. This way the villagers were able to live under the rune's protection, away from the eyes of humans. Everyone thought that we could continue living contentedly that way. But living as we did, I had forgotten, or I had tried to forget, how the hearts of humans change, how they were made of the most fragile glass in the world. The incident happened without warning. One of the villagers,
Necklord,
stole the moon rune and ran away to the outside world. His name was Necklord.
Called it. Know it.
It had not been long since he had joined us, but he was a young, good-natured fellow, well liked by all, even me. I was still protected by the rune as the founder, but the same did not hold true for the other villagers, and after Necklord stole the rune, they began experiencing perishing, true death.
Good job, Necklord.
You may find it hard to believe, but almost all of the villagers accepted death peacefully. Maybe they were tired of living, I do not know. I apologized as they endured the excruciating pain, but some even smiled as they left me behind. However, some refused such a death and ran away to the outside world. Reen was one of them. After losing the protection of the rune, there was only one way the villagers could survive: to accept the curse of vampires and feed on the blood of humans. By stealing the souls of humans, they could cling to their lives for all of eternity. Crude, ugly, despicable. That is what Reen has chosen to become. That is why I must kill him with my own hands. I gave him life, I shared a life with him, I will not let him sully those memories.
I mean, fair enough. This is like the 4th version of this door we've seen with those two just sitting down or doing stuff, which I really appreciate. Sorry for the wait, Sierra. I'm done.
You fool. Because you took so long, I've said too much.
Sorry about that, but actually I was focusing so hard at the end, I wasn't really listening.
How very like you.
Explosion! Oh yeah, she put up a barrier because the vampires were coming, the zombies were coming, while we blew up the door. Or was placing gunpowder to blow up the door. We broke through the iron door and climbed the spiral staircase beyond to the top of the tower. Before us lay a solemn chapel. Nice place. Sierra!
Reen.
Illuminated by the moonlight streaming through colourful stained glass windows, sat the figure of an elegant young man playing a pipe organ. Oh, don't go the necklord right way, dude. I wondered who was making such a racket at this time of night, but I must say I never expected it to be you, Sierra.
It has been a long time, Reen. I did not know where you had gone, but now I...
One moment, guys. Sorry, Mum just looking for some stuff.
It has been a long time, Reen. I did not know where you had gone, but now I have finally found you.
I see. Since then, I wonder how much time has passed. The days without you...
Stop spouting nonsense. The transient life I gave you. I will have you return it here.
Is that so? I see. How like you. How very like you, Sierra.
You have preyed on humans. For the sake of pleasure and prolonging your own life, you have devoured the blood of humans and toyed with their lives. What you have done is unforgivable.
And that is the true form of the moon room. We are vampires, Sierra. This is the way it should be. You know how it feels. That sweet, pleasant taste when you drank my blood.
Silence!
Sierra, why? Why must we live in fear? Why must we, who are not human, have human hearts? What is the reason for that? Why must we, with our bodies brimming with power, hide like creatures of darkness when we are superior to humans? Sierra, don't tell me you still pretend you're human. Poor Sierra.
I told you to stop spouting nonsense. Have you forgotten? That day you said, if this is my fate, I accept it, did you not? Though you said that, you still fight for life, when you should have returned it to me. If you could not do that, then the only thing waiting for you was perishing. Now there is only one choice left.
Sierra. I want to fuck your blood. Oh, girl, you missed his heart. Sierra.
I will chant the song of evanescence.
Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. Stab me and then save me. Shit, I've forgotten how the lure goes. How did the song go? God, that joke fell flat. Flatter than my singing voice right now. That's it, call my name and save me from the dark. That's the one.
Your transient life is over.
Such cold words in my last moments.
Thank you, Reen. Those days we spent together, I was truly happy.
Dude! Now is not the time for hickeys. Yeah, there. Okay. It was Final Fantasy 11 online. Right. I knew it was one of the Final Fantasy projects. And yeah, they were going to do a Chrono, but they stopped it. That's why they shut down one of the Chrono fan games at the time. Because they were still considering using the Chrono. The Chrono. They were going to use the Chrono. It can't be.
Rin, you planned this from the beginning?
Sierra! His meek manner, his provocative outburst, it had all been for this moment. He knew that he couldn't overpower Sierra, the founder. So to survive, he took Sierra's blood. His goal had been to steal her power. Her blood drained, it seemed Sierra couldn't move. Holding her, he slowly turned towards me with an evil grin. Hi, I'm just the entertainment. Hi. You're still here, human? Leave now and I'll overlook your mistake. You bastard! What are you planning to do with Sierra? Also, our count went down one. Weren't we at 5? I can't recall. Don't worry. She will live here with me. She was my master, but now I am hers, and she is my follower. It's thanks to Sierra that you were able to live as long as you have. And I'm grateful for that. Thanks to her, I can enjoy life eternal and taste true pleasure. My back is burning. The cursed blades that were concealed there were responding to my anger, urging me to draw them out. But I can't give in to them. If I draw those swords, I'll lose sight of myself. I'll be blind with murderous rage. What's wrong, human? Aren't you going to come at me? Or are you frozen in fear? It's okay. I don't blame you. A mere human without the protection of a true rune cannot possibly hope to best me. Also, is that motherfucking gothic necklord in the background? Holy shit, yes it is. I don't want to admit it, but he's right. I even had troubles with the common undead. What should I do? Oh shit. Ooh. Check my equipment. I don't have any talismans left. I only have a little bit of gunpowder. 3 darts are loaded in the gauntlet. I also have some wire in my left hand and daggers concealed in both of my boots. Okay, can I think of a plan? How about gunpowder sashes on the darts? Use the wire to tangle him up, make sure the darts hit him in the head, and then blow his face off. I think that works, right? What are you looking at, human? What was that? Please stop. Before I knew what had happened, Reen was next to me. He raised his hand and a shockwave hit my body so hard I was flung across the room and into a wall. Ugh. My whole body is aching. None of my bones seem to be broken, but how long will that last? I stand up and ready myself. You still wish to go on? Well, yeah, you got my waifu. I scowl at Reen. He's still holding Sierra in his left arm. Is he trying to say he can beat me one-handed? Human, this has nothing to do with you, does it? I told you I would let you leave. It would be best for you to just walk away. Why oppose me? Because you're an asshole. I do it on principle. I want Sierra back. You got my waifu, dude. A knight in shining armor. Is that what you want to be? Shut it. She's my important clue. I'll make you give her back. Fine, give it a try and see what happens. Will you be able to let me fight to my heart's content? Dude, please. Reen's right hand shone with a radiance that distorted the surroundings. The air trembled as I leapt away from the shockwave, creating a gaping hole where I'd just been standing. Can you dodge the next one as well? Oh, no, I'm pretty nimble, dude. Also, your shoulder things are on point, man. Once again, he attacks me with a shockwave. I dodge it by a hair's breadth, thinking to counterattack Reen, but my right shoulder is grazed and I'm sent flying into the opposite direction. God damn it. Maybe I should have used the things. Ugh, too close for comfort. What happened to that confidence of yours? Dude! Fucking dude! Overkill much? Shockwaves struck me one after another. I avoided taking the blow straight on, but the way things are going, I'll be finished before long. Belatedly, I realized that he now has me cornered. There's nowhere to run. This is the end. You shouldn't use such cheesy one-liners. Even when you say it's the end, it never is. Yeah! Eat my... I raised my left hand above my head. With a flick of my wrist, shot an anchored wire out of my sleeve to wrap around the railing in the terrace above. Tugging at the wire with all my strength, I used the recoil to pull me up through the air and onto the terrace. That's some fucking recoil, man. How agile we are. Let me copy it. Copy link location. There we go. I'll watch that. Wait, let me just paste it somewhere. That's not... Wait a sec. Nope. See. Wake me up inside. Okay. HTTPS. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, okay. Wait. Ah, shit, that doesn't work. Wait a second. I don't want a love for Christmas. Nope. Copy. There we go. Alright, that's copied for later. Somehow I'd managed to escape my predicament. I had probably bought myself a little time. It would be enough to set up more tricks. While I thought about these things, I ran up the stairs that led outside the dome. It's me. Is he distracted? He's slow. Does he think I escaped, or did he lose his nerve? Who lost his nerve? No, he probably teleported. Oh, hi. He's flying. Oh, shit. Raising my eyes, I found Reen, still holding Sierra in his arms, floating above the dome, bathed in moonlight. Well, fuck. The power of magic. You're an interesting fellow for a human. What have you up your... Also, I should probably unlight that. What have you got up your sleeve this time? My arm! This is my army! Get it? Because that was the name of our army. Well, I haven't figured that out just yet. A magician never reveals his secrets, No, I just haven't figured that out just yet. Gliding smoothly, Reen closed the gap between us. If I get caught by that right hand of his, I'm as good as dead. Look at all these screens! All these images! Lick my vampire country. Good heavens, you're a quick one. I keep getting his voice wrong. Here's the next one. I'd hoped to catch him off guard by suddenly firing a dart at him, but he just casually brushed it off. Is that the best you've got? Dear Lord. Did you really just use that line? How cliche. What have you been reading, man? But I, not waiting for him to speak, had run to the opposite side of the dome. This game of tag is over. The life you possess is limited, human. Embrace the little time you have left. Oh? Reen swung his right hand down at me, only to suddenly pull it back in midair, the recoil knocking him off balance. Oh, guys, I think I used my wire. What? A strong but thin steel wire, spun using a special harmonium technique, bound Reen's right hand to the top of the dome, preventing it from moving freely. To make this trick work, I had intentionally sacrificed that dart. Yeah, you did. Hello. Twisting my body, I reached out towards Reen's face and ignited the gunpowder. Ugh! Since his right hand was tied up, he had to loosen his grip on Sierra to try and protect himself. I dashed forward and caught Sierra, but the shock of the explosion blew us back. I'm counting on you. Sierra and I rolled down the dome. Just as we were about to roll off the dome and into the air, I thrust a dagger into the roof with my right hand. My hand shook under the impact and the combined weight of two people as I struggled to keep my grip on the hilt, praying to the gods it would hold. Phew, that was lucky. Reen's very angry, isn't he? Hey, Sierra. Trying to get a handle on the situation, I checked to see how Tiara is doing. Sierra's body is lifeless. Reen must have stolen nearly all of her power. Uh-oh. Urgh. Human. I will not forgive you. I will not forgive you for this. My beautiful face! What have you... Oh, shit. I managed to shield Sierra from Reen's terrifying attack, but there's no time to escape, and Reen seized me instantly. Human. Squeal, groan, whimper. The more unsightly your cries, the better. Ugh. Foolish human, did you really think you were a match for the King of Darkness? Suffer, suffer. Mourn your wretched life. Are you Luca Blight, by any chance? You're the foolish one. I tire of your incessant chatter. Oh, shut your mouth once and for all. Oh? Oh, hey-oh. Sucks to be yo-oh. Sierra, why? Well, gee, I wonder.
Your arm around me. It was as warm as before. It felt like I was in a familiar dream. So why did you let go?
I see. You drank his blood. Because I could never beat you on my own.
God, Spirit of the dead, I beseech you. Have mercy on this being, and forgive him.
Sierra, please, wait.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, the spirit to the place of rebirth.
I just wanted to go back.
I pray, let this being in under the light to live with you in that forest forever. That's why eternal life. Farewell, Reen.
Oh, that's sad. Oh no, I did not come here prepared for feels. I did not. No. Oh God, no. I'm not tearing up. Nope. Not looking at the screen. Not looking at it. Nope. I'm not crying on stream. I will not. I shall not. I will not. Okay. I have my composure back. God knows how long it's gonna last. Sierra. Oh, God. No tears. No tears today.
Reen,
Look, quite frankly, I cry at almost everything, okay? I'm a very sympathetic crier. I don't know why, I just do. When I was younger, I didn't have this problem, but I do nowadays. It's a problem. Then again, I cried at The Lion King, so maybe I'm lying, I'm wrong. Maybe I did have this all the way back when I was a kid. Fuck.
With Reen destroyed, it seemed the undead in the mansion had shared the same fate. As the morning dawned, we left behind the mansion that had finally gotten its serenity back after many years. Sierra, let's go. All right.
Hey, that was different.
Hey, I said, you are so obnoxious. You do not have even one word of kindness for a young woman lost in sentiment?
Well, to be fair, it kind of makes sense. He was the one who made them all into vampires. So, he had that blood connection, and they were his slaves, so if he died, it makes sense that they died too. Would it help you if I did?
It was foolish of me to expect anything else from you.
Hey, why are you mad at me? Wait a minute. Hey, am I supposed to carry this again? Wait up. Load-bearing NASH, more like. You didn't see the boxes she had. Her luggage is huge. And she was sitting on it, and we had to carry them. And so I wound up carrying both Sierra and her luggage again. We walked for a full day, and it was nearly dusk before we finally came across an inn on the main road. We stayed the night there. I was exhausted from fighting the night before. Uh-oh. Guess where we are? That looks like a white deer in a photo. As soon as I got into the room, I collapsed on the bed without even eating dinner. When I woke up, it was the middle of the night. I raised myself up and saw Sierra sitting at the window, dimly lit by a lamp. Well, I mean, maybe it just faded into, a shambles. Maybe it became a ruined or a haunted old manor. Maybe it just means it lost its light. Yeah, okay, it probably fell down.
Are you awake?
Yeah.
Dinner is over. The landlady was celebrating her complete recovery.
Hey, does this sound familiar? Well, remember, he was military man, or is a military man, so he's probably used to carrying very many heavy things. I don't know. Also, Sierra's kind of small. If she's a vampire, maybe she adds a bit of floating. No, it's not an anime. It's Suikogaiden, the visual novel. It's Suikogaiden. This is Sierra. She was a character in Suikoden 2. Nash is not a character in Suikoden 2, but that is his face. Hello, Ken. And hello, Deltry. How you doing? Oh, 2 minutes till I can say it. Holy shit. Okay. Let's get this ready. And then I've got to do a run around the house and say it. So I'll take a break after that. But yeah, any minute. We're at the White Deer Inn. This is a story. The landlady was celebrating her complete recovery. Now, where is this in the storyline, guys? This is just before. This is when Alex went into that goddamn dungeon, and we had to go with him and fight the two-headed snake in Suikoden 2. Remember that? Well, this is just after that, when Hilda was sick, and now she's recovered. So, yeah, this is where we are currently in the storyline of Suikoden 2. So maybe we'll run into Ryu and Nanami here. Woo! Maybe.
Dinner is over. The landlady was celebrating her complete recovery. It was quite an extravagant affair.
I missed dinner? I see. That's too bad. Hey, Sierra. The 27 true runes, that power... Is it a burden?
It is your job to find out the answers to that question, is it not?
Yeah, I guess so. But for me, it's just a job. For you, it's destiny.
I am grateful to the Moon Room. These long years I have lived were not all filled with pain.
Even if you'll always be alone?
Yes, time does not pass for me as it does for humans.
Hey, Sierra, we're gonna have to put a pause on this for the moment. It is time to say Merry Christmas, everyone, because it's 12 midnight in Australia. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Merry Christmas! Alright, I'm going to take a very short break to run around the house and give everyone Christmas greetings, because everybody here is adults, so they're all awake. And I will be back very shortly. I'll probably come back with some alcohol of some sort. So, yes, Merry Christmas! Happy birthday? What the fuck? No, okay, so I will be back very shortly. I'll leave the music on, because why not? It's very nice music. BRB, peeps. BRB. I'm back! So yeah, Merry Christmas, and yes, it has been Christmas for 2 hours for you already, Tao. You are 2 hours ahead of me. I have here some alcohol. It's not much. I've got it in a glass of ice. It's just a cruiser. They're like less than 5% alcohol. I'm not gonna get drunk off my face. Alright, just get all that ready. Also, I got more candy canes because I'm a terrible human being. And that poor Christmas tree has been molested by me quite a few times since the candy canes went up. I swear, I'm about the only one who eats the candy canes in our family. I know it's not true, but I am, like, one of the very few. Also, okay. Nope, wrong one. There we go. I don't even know what that is. You love burns? I don't even... What even is? I don't even have that one. I don't know what it is. I've got a feeling that it's racially insensitive though. So if you could not, I'd appreciate that. I don't even know what that sign is. Alright, fine. Hey, Sierra. If I've lived long enough as a human and no longer have any interest in that, I'm fine with walking down the same path as you.
I told you before, did I not? You're not my type. But I will still accept those feelings.
What? Wait a minute, hold on! I take it back, I wasn't thinking! I can't move my body.
You do not know when to give up. Now, I have a valid reason to feed.
Stop! New moon with face? New moon with face? What? Why? Why is the new moon with face touching the chicken? Why are you pointing at the chicken, Ken? Leave the chicken alone, Ken! What did the chicken do to you, Ken? We had chickens. They were awesome. Stop! You gotta do that once. You got to do that once as a favor. Not another drop of blood. What? Hey! But, weirdest boner ever. Sorry.
She sucked his blood.
Ooh. I told you Suikogaiden had some great music. The next morning, when I woke up, Sierra wasn't in her bed and her luggage had disappeared. Sierra, what? Typical of her not to say goodbye. Well, that's fine with me. At least now I can finally bid farewell to all that luggage. Jeez. Jeez is spelt with a G, guys. What? You could say African American, Ken. In fact, yeah. Sorry. I don't support racism in my streams, please. Can someone please remove that mess? Thank you. Thank you, Chloe. For some reason, it won't let me delete things. Maybe I should add myself as a moderator. Let me just go... and then go... Nope, okay, never mind. I can't add myself as a moderator. Well, bugger. What, kitty cat? No! What's new, kitty cat? The information I got about true runes. Ah! She didn't tell me shit, did she? Cat.
Sorry, baggage boy. The truth is, aside from the moon rune, I do not know much about the true runes. After all, I was in that forest for a long time.
See ya, Sierra. Cat, what? I've got a scratch you. Okay. E-I-E-I-O. Oh, hey. What? Memory card 1 is... Okay, let me fix this image. Memory cards. Where the fuck are my memory cards? There they are. Games? How do I... open? Edit with Notepad Plus? Oh god, that was a bad idea. That's not a good... That was a very bad idea. Oh shit. Well, I guess we're using save spots for now, are we? Oh, wrong one. That's the right one. Okay. F2. Oh jeez. F2. There we go. And I remembered to hit it twice. God damn it. So slot 2. Fuck. Fuck. See ya, Sierra. Episode 2. Reasons. Hey, I wonder who that is. After losing Sierra, my only clue, I continued on to my original destination, Muse, the capital of the city-states of Joustin. Also, I turned off the fan, since it's cooled down quite a bit now. The air conditioner's still on. Don't spoil yourself, Chloe. Oh! I should show the, I'll do that at the end of the stream. Remind me, but I'll show the starting thing again, because that was awesome. The OP. Because it's pretty awesome. It's like anime. I continued on to my original destination, Muse, the capital of the city-states of Joustin. You there, hold on just a minute. In the end, I hadn't learned anything about the true runes. Seems like I'll have to start all over again. Truth be told, I'm getting a little worried. You're holding up the people behind you, so get a move on. The first thing I need to do is make contact with my liaison here and receive my orders. It's absolutely necessary that I use everything at my disposal to get results this time. But even if I say that... Hey, old man! Hey, old man! Stop daydreaming and show them your entry permit already. There's a ton of people behind you, so hurry it up. It's Templeton. Hey, who are you calling old man? I'm only 22.
It doesn't matter if you're 22 or 102. Just get a move on.
At that point, I realized the people lined up behind me were all glaring at me coldly. Hi, Ocean! Flustered, I showed my entry permit to the gatekeeper. My entry permit had been made in Harmonia, so it wasn't easily discernible from the real deal. Sorry for the trouble. It's just that a couple of children were caught trying to sneak in with fake entry permits this morning. You're about to get offended again, Ken. A couple of children were caught in this morning. Alright, Ken, have a good Christmas. Hey, Ocean, Merry Christmas! It's officially Christmas here. Merry Christmas! So, a couple of kids tried to sneak in, hey? Yes, it is. It's a reference. How they thought they could pass themselves off as adults is beyond me. But anyway, that's why we're all a little on edge. Alright, you can pass. I passed the inspection without raising any suspicion and headed into the city through the grand gates. As I was walking towards the main street, the boy from earlier came up behind me. Hey, mister, you're not from around here, are you? Your accent sounded a bit northern back there. I'll have to be careful around this kid. This city was at war with Highland, an ally of my homeland, Harmonia. In other words, to the people of this city, Harmonians are just another enemy. I doubt I'd receive a warm welcome. Really? I've spent a lot of time in Harmonia. Guess I must have picked it up for a bit of an accent. Oh, so you've been into Harmonia. I haven't traveled there yet, but I will eventually, of course. You're traveling alone at your age? My name isn't you know. Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Templeton. My age has nothing to do with whether or not I'm traveling alone. Although, maybe because of my age, people are generally pretty nice to me, so traveling like this is rather convenient. Gaiden. Guy. G-A-I. It's spelt at the bottom of the screen, Chloe. It's a visual novel sort of thing. It does have choices. We got hit by lightning a few times. Because we called Sierra an old bag. She did not like that at all. I think that's our damage counter. I don't know if we're anywhere close to halfway near, but near the game. But I think we're being hurt. Suikogaiden. Hey, if you want to look something up, Chloe, could you check out what that thing on the side is? Originally I thought it was a relationship counter, but then I thought it was I think it might be a sanity counter or something like that. I have no idea. It might be a damage counter. Thing is, we were going to use our sword, and apparently that was going to take it down one. It's a G. It's a G. And it's an A. G and A. G and A. Look, I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay, so it got cut off a little. Look, just trust me. Back to Templeton. Luck point. Any choice marked with luck plus X will fill it with boxes. Oh, okay. So, that's... I mean, it doesn't really tell me what it does, but sure, that's useful, I guess? I guess we use the luck up in certain choices. I thought it did go down at one point, actually. Now it's back up again. I'm okay with that. Oh? So why are you traveling alone? You look like you should still be in school. I travel to make maps. I'm gonna map the entire world someday. It could take me my whole life, so I figured I'd better start now, you know? The entire world, huh? For a map maker, you're quite the romantic.
I don't think I could handle it. You? Don't even try. Recently, I've had to go back and update a bunch of maps. It's such a pain. Hey, you still haven't told me your name yet. That's based on luck. That one removes 2 luck. I'm just gonna go with I'm Nash. I mean, how many... There's probably quite a few people who have that name. Huh, that's quite the name. Is that a compliment? Kid? Muse has a population about 13,000. Hey, that's about as big as my hometown. No, wait, we're at the 10,000 mark. It's bigger than my hometown. Ah, okay, so I should probably have chosen that choice just then. Okay, never mind then. Its mayor is a capable woman by the name of Annabelle. She's not dead yet. Although the city has technically agreed to a truce with Highland, Muse was nevertheless still in a de facto state of war. Well, I'll pick them from now on, Chloe, okay? I'll pick them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll pick the luck ones from now on. Oh well. Well, the true ending requires 10 luck. Annabelle is not dead yet, she is not. The condition of the buildings that line the street and the appearances of the people passing by lent credibility to the good stories I'd heard about the municipal government. As I walked along the white cobblestone street, I gazed at the City Hall building that overlooked the stores and houses. By now it became obvious that the appearance of the Highland Army at the border was causing tension. So, why are you in Muse then, Nash? Well, let's just say I'm sightseeing. Sightseeing at a time like this? You really are a strange one. The Highland Army is at the border. No one knows if the war will start again for real, and here you are, acting all laid back. Oh, well, if war does break out, I might be able to get a glimpse of this infamous Luca Black character, so that would be alright too. Oh, whoa! Now that's going too far. You're not laid back, you're a complete idiot. The Mad Prince of Highland isn't something I'd want to see, even at a distance. Jeez, you don't hold anything back, do you? Even if he is a mad prince, as you say, it's not like I'd turn to stone just by looking at him. Tell that to Pole, dude. I'd hightail it out of there the minute things got dangerous. Determination is a good thing to have, but it's going to be your undoing. Well, I'm not staying in Muse if the Highland Army shows up. I'm getting out as fast as I can. Can't finish my work if I die here, can I? By the way, Nash, have you decided where you're staying yet? This is my first time in Muse. I haven't picked a place to stay. Do you have any suggestions? No, this is my first time in Muse as well. That being the case, you want to look around and see if we can find a place to stay, share a room, and split the cost? Sure. We should be able to get a pretty decent room if we do that. Oh, that was quick. Why don't we stay at that inn? Let me guess. There's a pretty lady named Leona there? Hell yeah, there is. We went into the reasonable-looking inn we'd found in a little lane just off the main road. I'm ashamed to say it, but the truth is I don't have much in the way of money and was glad he'd suggested splitting the cost of a room. Part of that is because it's been quite some time since I last had contact with Dominguez, my liaison. Though I'm called a special duty member, the Frontier Defense Force is more or less a mercenary organization. Aside from my wages and the initial mission funds, I have to pay all the expenses out of my own pocket, and I'll only be rewarded upon the successful completion of my mission. If this investigation goes on much longer with no results, I'll be up to my ears in debt. At times like these, when you're in the middle of an infiltration mission, they send your wages along with your mission orders, but I have to find my liaison first. Hey, stop spacing out. Hurry up and sign the inn's register. It'll look weird if I sign it. Oh, sorry. There was a bar on the first floor and rooms on the second. Behind the counter stood a woman who appeared to be the inn's proprietress. The sun was already setting, so the bar was filling up with people taking their seats. They mostly seemed to be common peddlers and the like, but near the counter sat two people who were, judging by appearances, mercenaries. Hi! Hello! Flick, what the fuck happened to your face? You used to be handsome and now you look a bit derpy, my friend. Oh. 1 second, guys. I've got a important message. 1 sec. That's not the thing. Sorry. One more. Nope. I will click the right one. The important message was, I has Christmas present for you. So it was close to, I has food for you. Don't worry, they won't get caught. Though we may need to think about heading south of Muse soon. Do they have their entry permits? You gave them to them, right? I didn't have time. I tried, but we only decided on the meeting place. Well, have you talked to Annabelle about it? Oh, I'm sure they're fine, even without the entry permits. It'll be fine. I'll go talk to Annabelle tonight. You just don't dredge up the past. Just don't dredge up the past. We don't have contact with the Terran Republic anymore. So they're talking about Joey, Ryu, and, Nanami. Yeah, Vic and Flick. Woo! I had only been idly listening to their conversation while signing the guest register until that name caught my ear. He was going back to talk to Annabelle? Did they know Annabelle, the mayor of Muse? To all outward appearances, they didn't look that important, but if I understood their conversation right, then Muse was hiring mercenaries. Not sure I'll be able to get anything useful from them if they're just drunkards, but it's not as if I have any other leads, so perhaps eavesdropping on them will give me one. Hey, Templeton, I'm gonna have a quick drink, so you go on and head up to the room. Alright, just for your information, I can't stand the smell of liquor, so don't drink too much. Well, see ya. Templeton left, heading up the stairs. I got a tankard of ale from the from the bar lady at the counter and took a seat behind the man that looked like a bear. He looked like a bear. I drank slowly, listening carefully. But Annabelle's probably so busy right now, her head's spinning. Doubt she's in any mood to be pestered by the likes of you. Don't worry about it. I'll take some wine with me. It'll be like I'm bringing back a souvenir. Scowling at my tankard, I focused my concentration on the two men. I see. Well, give her my regards. You should come with me. Oh, it's okay if you say you're too busy. Nah, unlike you, I have tact. I'm no good at such things. I'd just be in the way for you two. Hey, what's that remark? Her and I, we're not like that. I'm just a humble mercenary. I'm no match for the mayor of Muse. We just happen to know each other, that's all. Huh. You're taking this unusually seriously. But if you think about it, it's obvious that you and a love affair aren't the best combination. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Like I want to hear that from Flick the Blue Lightning, who is pampered by women wherever he goes. What? Who's pampered or even wants to be? Or rather, are you one to talk? Lately, aren't you getting a little fat? Anyone can see that this is muscle. Oh god, here we go. What did they do? Whoa, sorry. Hey, snap out of it. You meathead. Hey, Leona. We've got an injured person here. Help. Yeah, make room, make room. Let's see. Oh my, you've ruined a good man.
Oh God, what did they do?
Jeez, drinking with those two, how reckless can you get?
Those two, you know them?
Yeah, that was Flick and Victor. I could never forget Victor's loudness. At any rate, that was a disaster, wasn't it? You could have warned me a bit sooner. If you knew them, I would have thought you'd have said something. I'm not much for stuff like that. I run into those two every so often. I don't stop and say hello each and every time. The big one was Victor, and the one wearing the bandana was Flick. They apologized profusely. They were also the ones who carried you here. I see. But what an awful experience that was.
Oops.
In the end, Dominguez never showed last night. Could he have gotten caught up in some kind of trouble along the way? Panicked thoughts ran through my mind, even though I knew the chances of anything like them actually happening were slim. No matter what kind of battlefield it was, even surrounded by enemies on all sides, he would appear, calm as you please, with that innocent expression on his face. So what was with this lack of news? Could he be doing it just to annoy me? Either way, I can't be helped right now, nor can I sit idly by and wait. Looks like Templeton has gone off somewhere too. Holding my still throbbing head, I got dressed and went downstairs. Oh, it's you. You're looking better already. She said it casually as she handed me a glass of vegetable juice, which I downed instantly. Was this an apology for last night? I'd like to go for a late breakfast, but my financial situation won't allow for it. Enduring my aching head, I talked to the proprietress. I said it right that time. Thanks. What happened to those two guys anyway? You mean Flick and Victor? They screwed something up and a friend of theirs got tossed in jail because of it.
Oh gee, I wonder who that might be.
They left to set things straight. Why, are you out for revenge?
Whoa, now, don't say such dangerous things.
All right. Well, they're not bad guys. They send their apologies. I'll introduce you when they come back. But despite the trouble, at least you're finally in news. As there is nothing else to do, why don't you go do some sightseeing? I'd like to clean the rooms in the meantime.
I guess I'll do that then.
It had been my intention to find out more about those two, but the proprietress had seen through me with startling alacrity. So I quickly made my exit. Alacrity! Fuck off. She was no ordinary proprietress, it seems.
No, she's not an ordinary proprietress at all.
Although they say Joston Hill is closed to the public, it can't hurt to just take a look around. The streets of Mews were as crowded as ever. Protected by Mews's towering walls, the citizens seemed unperturbed by the threat of an invasion by the Highland Army. Even if there was a considerable difference in military strength, Mews would certainly be able to hold its own. Sure it will! It also seems as if quite a number of people have come to Mews seeking refuge. Highland's army was surely aware of this as well. If they come to attack, there's no doubt it's the work of the mad Prince Luca Blight. The gutless King Agaras would never have even thought of something like that. Luca Blight was a man of resounding military prowess, and his strategies were first class, just as much as his assholism is. His unrelenting charges were designed to trick his foes into thinking he was all brawn and no brains. How long would it take for the leaders of the Allied forces to notice? Well, it has nothing to do with me. Right now my mission is to find out more about the true runes. So where should I go? Let's see. Oh, so there's big luck spend there. But there's also a luck here. You'd think Clive would be in one of the less crowded alleyways. But maybe not.
Fuck, let's go with this one. Spend our points. I started walking, letting myself be carried by the crowd. I'm starting to get hungry, though. Damn that Dominguez. Whoa! The fuck? Oh my god, Hauser, what are you wearing? Also, you're not blind? Oh, it's the Kobold tune. Are you alright? Why does everybody have a deep voice that I keep running into? Okay, fair enough. I gave Rian a deep voice deliberately. But holy shit, it's deep voice night. Don't mind me. Opening a candy cane. Fuck, I bit off more than I can chew. He's got cargo pants on. Are you alright? Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't looking where I was going. Is that so? Well, that's alright then. It's best not to wander around lost in thought. Be careful. Are you running a marathon around the entire town? The man jogged off with a lightness in his step that didn't match his large frame. I stared after his retreating figure for a moment in surprise. I guess there are all types of people in big cities. After a moment, I noticed there was a child at my feet staring up at me. Oh, is it Tuta? Hello? Oh, it's Pilika! What's the matter? Are you lost? Where are your parents? Oh god, yeah. She's just killed. Oh my god, NASH, no. Oh, foot in mouth, insert. Where are your parents? Did you get separated from them? It was a girl who looked 5 or 6 years old. It was very strange, though she didn't say a single word or even nod. It was as if that faint trembling of her body said everything on her mind. No, it was her eyes. I know what it takes to have eyes like that, what you must see. For her to have eyes like that. You're... Sorry. Uh-oh. I'd instinctively reached out my hand to her, and she flinched, frightened. My hands were tools made for killing. They weren't fit to comfort a child. You... Aww. Look, we had one of two choices, okay? We couldn't pick both. I went with the one that I thought would do Clive, but alas, it was not. That's not my fault. Well, it is, because I chose that choice, but still. We couldn't have both. I see. You're a strong child. You're still capable of showing kindness to others. If only I could have been as strong as you, then Julie wouldn't have... Thank you. I'll look at it afterwards. Ah! Pilika! I'm guessing that's Nanami? I'm guessing that's Nanami. Whoa! Oh god, did we get knocked out again? Sorry, Pilika. Oh, it's all because of that stingy old man. If he had just admitted defeat earlier, then it wouldn't have taken so long. God, I've changed her voice. I'm sorry, Nanami.
Hey. Well, let's head back. We're already late. Joey's probably worried sick, huh?
Hey!
Huh? Oh! Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't notice you at all.
Yeah, I got that. Just hurry up and get off me.
Hey, what were you doing down there anyway?
No, you see...
Huh? What's that? You were talking with this fellow?
You really understand her. You're like a mother to her, huh? This is during the game now. The first chapter was just before it. It started off before it. And now we've jumped ahead. We are now at the point where Ryu and Nanami and that came to Muse the first time. And Joey hasn't killed Annabelle yet, or gotten captured yet. But it's around that time when he does. They just spent the night in the prison for pretending to be Hilda and Alex. And Pete.
Mother, no way. I know I look older, but I'm only 16. We may not be related, but me and Pilika are just like sisters, right, Pilika?
Well, you may not be her mother, but if you're going to let her run around the streets like this, at least make sure she doesn't go into the back alleys. This is a dangerous spot for a child alone. You better be careful.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Thanks for looking after Pilika.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Hey, what's your name? Mine's Nanami. I'll treat you to a feast as thanks for looking after Pilika.
Who's vacuuming at this hour of night? It's like nearly 1 a.m. What the hell, Mum? I'm guessing it's Mum.
Come to the inn where we're staying. I'm really skilled. Look forward.
Oh, God. Oh, no. No, Nash. No, Nash. Nash. No, Nash, don't do it, Nash.
So, how about it? It's decided. Okay, onward to the inn, let's go!
Oh God, Nash, I'm sorry, but, hey, you can't just say let's go and... Let go of my arm, hey!
Oh, you're back already, Mr. Nash. Oh? And you're with Nanami and Pilika? Yeah, this guy was nice to Pilika, so as thanks I want to throw a feast in his honor. You'll let me use the kitchen, right, Leona?
Oh God, say no. I don't mind, but are you really going to thank Mr. Nash here with your cooking?
So you're called Mr. Nash? Well, Mr. Nash, the food will be ready in just a minute, so hold tight. I'll whip you up a bowl of cha-cha-cha's papa.
What? Alright, I'll look forward to it. She's going to treat you, huh? Pilika knows death when she sees it coming. She's like, don't eat the food. She looks sorry for me. I don't really understand what's going on, but it seems like I'm getting a meal out of it somehow. Lucky! Right! I smelled so broadly that my cheeks grew tight. Oh God. The look on Leona's face said, oh, how could you say no though? Look how cute she is! Oh my God! Nanami is best waifu except for the fact that she can't cook. Best sister ever except for the fact that she can't cook. Oh God, I don't want to eat it, but I feel so guilty letting her down.
Thanks for waiting. Here it is, Nanami's special beef stew. Hurry before it gets When it comes to cooking, speed is crucial. As she spoke, Nanami dished a generous helping of soup into a bowl and then handed it to me, smiling sweetly. Oh my god, look at her little apron! Oh, she's so cute! Who in their right mind could hate Nanami? Seriously, she's so fucking sweet and cute and adorable! You can't refuse! You can't! Oh my god. Ah! Shut up, we saved her last game. We saved her. We saved her. Well, hurry and give it a try. It's absolutely amazingly delicious. Packed with nutrients, it's a perfect score. 10 out of 10. It'll pep you right up. Wow, it sure smells good. It does? Okay, I'll take you at your word. Just as I brought the spoon to my lips, my eyes met those of the proprietress, who was watching with an intense look on her face. Oh no, it couldn't be. I'm fucking eating it. I don't care. You can't say no. I'm sorry, Luck Points. I'm sorry, but I can't say no. It's too cute. We might have to play this game a second round. Depending on how long it is, I might do another playthrough of it. We are on chapter 2. I don't know how many chapters there are to it. But if it's sufficiently short enough, I might play it a different way and see if we can find other people. But yeah. Nah, it's probably just my imagination. If someone could make a soup that smells this good taste bad, then they would have to be some kind of genius. My hand had paused in doubt for a second, but I brought the spoon back to my mouth. Thanks for the food. Ikadakimasu. Go ahead. I just got a luck point for that. I guess. Oh god. Yeah, his face says it all. Also, there's Anita in the background. Oh. She looks so cute, and Leona looks like, oh god, he's gonna pass out and I'm gonna have to put him to bed again. Leona's like, I don't have to give him CPR again, do I? And Pilika's like, you poor fool. That's alright. I will. I usually decide which games to play, like these types of games, not on a whim. There's at least asking about it, but yeah, I will. Oh god, Nash! Yeah! Mr. Nash! Mr. Nash! I knew it. Oh god. Say, Nash, hasn't anyone ever told you that nothing good ever comes from being too soft-hearted? Occasionally. Oh, we got another, yeah, I think every time something bad happens to us, we get a luck point. Like when we got struck by lightning by Sierra, we kept getting luck points from that. But I thought they were damage points, so I didn't keep doing that. I could have gotten at least one other, I guess. Oh, that's right. This fell in through the window. Huh? Oh, I like the art style in Suikogaiden too. Quite a bit. It allowed them to do a lot of poses and shit. Granted, they could have done a bit better mapping in some areas. Oh no, dude, get the fuck out. I'm sorry, but I love the look of Suikogaiden 5. The only problem is the camera angle and the load times, but otherwise, it's a great
great looking game in my opinion. I love it. It's so expressive, the character's movement and stuff. It's like, you've got, Prince doesn't talk much, but Freydor doesn't talk much, but he moves a lot and he interacts a lot with his movements, like cocking his head to one side or just nodding happily with his eyes closed or actually leaning down to look at something. It's super cute. Now, if it said Suikoden 4, I would be 100% agreement with you. The only good thing, there's pretty things in Suikoden 4, and that is the battle backgrounds. The battle backgrounds, especially on the beach areas, look so nice. But otherwise, I mean, nay, kobolds, why? How did you fuck that up? How in the world did you fuck up the cat people? You did so good with the dog people. How did you fuck up the cat people? Though granted, the mermaids are a bit interesting. I like the idea of their legs being finned. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna have to agree to disagree about Suikoden 5's look, mate. Don't really get the fuck out. I was kidding. I was reacting. Overreacting. I was acting. I was being overreactive. The Doge people are adorbs. You didn't see... Oh god, wait, let me get that. I'm just gonna... there's an image. I saved it. I saved it for Kaz, but I'll show you it too. Oh god, I need to clean out the... Maybe that's what's so big. Okay, Look! Look at the cuteness! Look at it! Well, no, it's not the same style, but I'm okay with that. I mean, Suikoden 3's not the same style either, and I didn't mind that much either. Oh. Well, there we go. And, it's like saying Breath of Fire 3 and 4, because their different styles look completely wrong. It's not. I mean, I can understand the idea of keeping a sprite-based appearance, perhaps. But yeah, I get what you're talking about. Like, try and keep them in the same style. But they already departed from that with Suikoden 3. And they took that to another step away from in Suikoden 4. So Suikoden 5 was actually built on Suikoden 4. Graphics-wise, they enhanced that. Yeah, I'm not saying I don't prefer this style better, and I would have liked a better sprite style for the games, but for what we did get with 3D, I didn't mind that. I didn't mind what we got. I mean, the Suikoden games try something new every game. Like, Suikoden 1, all the war battles change up, and they try different things, like different minigames and stuff like that. So, okay, one good thing about Suikoden 4, my god, I love the minigames. I can just spend hours just playing the minigames. But I'm not sure if that's because I like the minigames and they're good, or because I hate the story and I prefer to play the minigames over the story and the game itself. That said, I do like the one with the Pokepon or whatever it is. The one with the tiles. I love that minigame. So fun. Alright, let's get back to this. Suikoden 3, I don't think they had any good... I don't remember them having any good minigames, unfortunately. Suikoden 2's minigames were a bomb. And the fishing in Suikoden 5 is the best. Like, holy shit, I could spend hours doing that fishing. Alright, back to this. Finally, the orders from headquarters that I've been waiting for. Ah! Don't worry, I didn't read it. Have you no trust in me? That's not what I'm worried about. This is bad. When had Domingia come here? It just threw the letter in and disappeared? Some liaison. That bastard, is he still holding a grudge about that time? Well, I'm gonna get back to my work.
Forcing myself to stay calm, I waited until I was sure Templeton had gone downstairs before I carefully broke the seal. I already knew Templeton hadn't looked at it before he said anything. It had been sealed using a special method that caused it to burst into flames if it wasn't broken properly. A large number of troops are amassing alongside the Meuse Highland border. I'm definitely going to enjoy playing 5. Like I said, the only thing I have a problem with... I even like how long it takes to get into the main story in that. But the only thing... Because the characters are so fun. But the only thing I really have a problem with is the loading times. I can deal with the camera angles even though they're annoying. But the goddamn loading times. What I think I'm going to do with the Suikogaiden 5 LP is that I'm going to find a New Game Plus file for it so that I can speed shit up, because it's got a speed up function with the New Game Plus file, so you can just speed through stuff and run faster and shit. And I might do that with actually I'm definitely doing that with the Suikogaiden 4 one. Holy shit. Just so I could swap out the main character and speed up the rate of travel on the fucking boat. Spoilers, there's a boat. And it travels slow. A large number of troops are amassing along the Meuse Highland border. There are rumours that the Highland Army is planning to utilise the Beast Rune. Yeah, it is. Investigate this matter immediately? It's the usual kind of orders, vague without considering the circumstances. Perhaps I'm the only Defence Force member infiltrating this remote region, but man, they sure do work me hard. Well, it's no use complaining. So the Beast Rune, as I understand it, in recognition of his achievements, Holy Harmonia gave Highland the Beast Rune and the Beast Rune. Gave Highland and the Beast Rune, one of the 27 true runes, to Moreau Blight, the first of the Blight royal family, and declared him protector of Harmonia. If it was used in this border dispute here, out in the frontier, it could upset the friendship between Harmonia and Highland. Normally, this would seem like a job for the regular army, but instead of the orders being passed on to me. If the information was wrong and the info about a Harmonian spy was leaked to Highland, stuff like mobilizing the Frontier Force mercenaries, am I being used as a cannon fodder? Oddly enough, in Suikogaiden 5, the queendom, yes, it's a queendom, it's awesome. I love how the political side of things change as well in each game, but the queendom is has this one long river. You could think of it like the Nile River, where it branches off in different places, but it's basically through the whole country and leads to the sea. And it goes all over the place. And you can travel almost anywhere on that river, and some of the boats have runes, water runes or wind runes? I think water runes or flowing runes attached to them in order to help them steer and go faster. It's actually pretty ingenious. There's a really good There's a really good Suikogaiden 6 there's a really good Suikogaiden fanfic called Suikogaiden 6, and it's basically a what if there was a Suikogaiden 6 game. It's really well written, and it further follows the idea in some areas of having a rune used to aid in different aspects of normal life. It's quite interesting, and it's a really good read. It takes place in a kingdom bordering the queendom of Felena. Really good. It's called Suikogaiden 6. You can find it on fanfiction.net. And it's not complete yet, but it's got a fair few chapters, and it's quite well written. It's very interesting. And Yuba is on the good guy's side, but not willingly. You
yeah, if you like Suikogaiden and you don't mind fan fiction and what ifs, it's worth having a read. It's set about 30 years, or maybe 20 years after Suikogaiden 5. It's quite good. But yeah. Well, that's the line of work I'm in, I guess. Huh? Huh? No way! That's it? They didn't include any funds? Oh, ripped off. That night I took out my equipment and fixed it up a bit. As it had been a while since I had used it, it was in desperate need of repair. Oh, and it's Suikogaiden 6 VI, not the number 6. Hey, Templeton. What? I've got to leave Muse for 2 or 3 days on some business. I'll leave as soon as I settle my tab. Sure, that's fine. I can cover the cost of our lodging so far. I can't be indebted to a kid. Well, take care of yourself, alright? Yeah, you too. It's okay, we'll be back before you know it. Huh? Oh. Ah, look! It's Cave Dog and Joey and Nanami! Don't worry and wait for us. Okay, Miss Leona, please look after Pilika. I'm not very good with children, but I'm sure we'll manage somehow. Here now, Pilika, don't make such a face. You've got to send them off with a smile. It looked like Nanami from yesterday and 2 young men were saying something to Pilika. I stopped to talk with Leona as the party passed me to make their way out of the inn. Do you have a minute? Oh, Mr. Nash, are you heading out? Yeah, for a bit. Oh, what's their story? Huh? Those kids? It's nothing, really. They're just going out on a small errand. An errand, huh? But enough of that. You had some business with me, didn't you? Yeah, you see... By the time I'd finished settling my tab at the inn and made my way outside, the kids were nowhere to be seen. I had seen something like an expression of fierce determination in their faces, but now isn't the time to stick my fingers in other people's affairs. I passed through the gates of Muse and started walking towards the Highland border. During the journey, I stayed a night at the little inn I visited before and enjoyed their delicious meat pie. A few days later, I reached the checkpoint that separates Muse and Highland. This is where it gets problematic. Beyond the towering stone wall that separates the 2 territories, the Highland army is gathering. Even if I had an official entry permit, I doubt I'd be able to get through easily. And if I start climbing the wall in broad daylight, I'll be caught straight away. But it would be tedious to wait till nightfall. Well, what should I do? Oh, we're waiting till nightfall, I guess. Hold on, sir. The Highland Army is currently mobilizing near this checkpoint, and as such, entry beyond this point is not permitted. I see. I guess it can't be helped. If you must go through, then don't say it can't be helped. Okay, who's this? It's Max! Oh, what's that, old man? Old man? Have you no manners at all? I'll have you know that I am Maximilian, leader of the renowned Maximilian Knights. And that changes things how? Gatekeeper, this is the reason why. You won't let us through, but it is your duty to acknowledge those superior to you, so let us through. You said us. Are you coming with me? Under no circumstance can I let you through. Humph, admirably said. However, stop talking and let us through, you moron. You said the most ridiculous things. I said no, and that means no. And I said let us through, so let us through already. Max, why? Seems these two will go on arguing forever, and I'm not about to pass up an opportunity like this. Giving them a sidelong glance, I snuck through the gate. I don't know where the old man had come from, but he'd saved me from waiting until nightfall. Oh, Max. We have a cat named Max. Maximilian. I reached the Highland camp in the forest just past the border without running into any more difficulties. So far, I haven't needed to use a disguise to advance. Deep in the forest, I made my way forward, weaving through the trees to escape the view of any who might be watching. Every so often, I would drop bits of dried armadillo shells behind me to better find my way to the garrison. Ooh. Alright, this is where it gets tricky. First I'll have to find someone who's alone. Oh, there we go. Hello. Goodbye. Do. Thanks, dude. Sorry about that. I'll be borrowing these. Just to be sure, I made the soldier I'd stolen the uniform from inhale some Kroani powder. He wouldn't be waking up till tomorrow morning. I'm a little anxious about leaving my equipment behind like this, but this has become more of a reconnaissance mission than an infiltration. Alright, Tao, sleep well and have a great Christmas. Take care. See ya. Sorry, just a yawn. I won't be staying up too much longer, actually. I might stay till 2. A shorter stream tonight, I know, but it is Christmas tomorrow morning. The kids will be over, and I will need sleep. And plus, I've still got to... and plus, when I wake up, I'm going to have to do, God, I'm gonna have to wake up a little early. Because I've got to do the, Secret Santa gifts. Oh, I certainly hope people have actually sent them in. Please. Please, the 8 of you who have not sent them, send them, please. Okay. I'm a little anxious about reconnaissance mission. I quickly put things in order and headed back. Hey, you. Yes? Raud, you look a lot more handsome in this game. What are you hanging around here for? Aren't you on guard duty for the feud storage? The shift changed ages ago. Forgive me, sir. Just hurry up and go. Lord Luca will be arriving any moment. If even one thing is out of place, it's my head that'll be on the chopping block. Yes, sir. Oh, that was dangerous. But he just said Luca. This could be more than a little awkward. I better make sure to keep up my act. But if the Mad Prince Luca is coming all the way out to the front lines, then the talk about the Beast Room being here begins to take on some credibility. But be that as it may, right now all I can do is pretend to stand guard here. If that officer finds me wandering around again, I doubt he'll be fooled again. Holy shit! Are we the ones who let him... Oh my god, is Nash the one that lets Joey and Ryu into... and Cave Dog into the tent to check the food supplies? Because that would be fucking hilarious! Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Please let it be. I want it so badly. Ah... Guarding a storage tent is pretty boring. I hope someone comes by soon. My own work suffers while I'm doing their work for them. Huh? Someone's coming. Huh? Really? Okay, follow me. Oh. Oh god. It is! It is! Hey, let these guys in. They came to get some butter. Hi. Huh? My jaw nearly dropped when I saw the two young men the soldier had brought with him, but somehow I managed to reply in a calm voice. Well, hurry up then. My shift's almost over. Those two boys, they were the kids I saw at the inn in Mews, weren't they? What kind of errands were they running for their task to bring them to a place like this? Luckily, they didn't know my face, and so they didn't blow my cover. Yes, sir. Ryu hasn't spoken yet. Hey, you guys! Yes? Well, I guess it's my imagination. You couldn't be spies with faces like that. Hey, you guys, keep your spirits up, okay? Yeah, thanks a lot. Whew. For a moment there, I'd been beside myself with fear. Anyway, looks like those guys got their hands on some Highland uniforms and are putting them to good use. Something about this whole thing smells fishy, though. Please don't get caught. This place is getting dangerous. While I was fervently praying, they went about and finished their errand. Then they knocked me the fuck out! This tent is rather suspicious. Oh god, don't go in there, mate. There's a princess in there. Take a quick glance around. Oh god, it's time to meet Julia. Hey, this tent is made from pretty thick fabric. It's pitch black inside, and of course I don't have anything to light it up with. I'll just have to feel my way... Oh my god, no, you did not grope the princess. Oh my god, Nash, you had better not have groped the princess. Okay, I will laugh my ass off if Luca's in here and he gropes the prince. That would be hilarious. But we know where this is going. We know where this is going. There doesn't seem to be anything of importance in here. I'd better hurry up and get out of here. Huh? There's some sort of commotion outside. Damn, looks like those guys were caught in spite of my prayers. Can't understand why Mews would use those kids as spies. What should I do? Oh, I can't do that. Well, I guess I don't move a muscle then. There's no sense in running around in a panic. I'll just take a bit of a rest here until the uproar outside dies down. I can't see anyone. Considering that the whole thing with Sierra, I'm starting to wonder if I have run out of luck completely. No, I should stop that. I don't believe in things like fate or luck. I don't want to believe that all my encounters with death and survival of them is only the will of fate. In the darkness, I stared at the ceiling, my thoughts spinning round and round. Gradually, it seemed to quiet down outside. Guess it's time to go. Okay, so we're not in the princess's room. Seems like all the soldiers are gone. They must be chasing after those two kids. I feel bad for them, but this is my chance. Hey, you there! Well, who are you? Sir, I'm John. Sir. Well, whoever you are, go assist them at the main camp. Captain Roud and his team have left to take care of some rats, and now he's without an aid and getting annoyed. Understood. I shall do so with the utmost haste. I answered thus and began running towards what I hoped was the main camp. My mission wasn't over yet, not until I verified the existence of the Beast Rune. Is this it? This tent hadn't been here before and appeared to have been set up quite quickly. Seems likely. Oh, here's... I bet this is Julia's tent. What am I going to say to the people inside? That I'm here to help? It would be convenient if no one was in there. Well, no point in delaying. Shall we see what's inside? Sir, I was sent to... Oh my god, sir, I'm so sorry. Why are you naked? What are you doing to that chicken? No, I'm sorry. This is Green Hills music. Why do you have Green Hills music? Teresa, is that you? This tent is quite extravagant. There's even a plush sofa. Oops, this is no time to be so carefree. Need to hurry and... Oh. Hello.
I take it you'll be waiting here?
Yes, ma'am. These are my orders. Well then, please excuse me.
There's quite the commotion outside. I do hope they manage to escape. Oh, who are you?
Ma'am, well, I was ordered to clean up here.
Oh, how unusual. Normally my brother can't stand to have other people anywhere near his things.
Yes, but I've finished now. So, if you'll excuse me.
You're finished? With this?
Oh, that's, I tried to remember why she seems so familiar. Wait, isn't she Julia Blight, the Princess of Highland? Well, this mission just took another turn towards the impossible.
In that case, why don't you put on some tea? I've talked so much my throat is parched. It's not too much to ask, is it?
Yes, ma'am. For the time being, I'll have to be patient. I can't afford to slip up and reveal my true identity. I'm Batman. Just remain calm. Have tea with the princess and then get the fuck out. Here you are, ma'am.
Thank you.
I wonder what the noise outside is about.
I met a young man. It was entirely by coincidence. The expression on his face. I've never seen anything quite like it.
You're quite the young lady yourself, Princess Julia.
Are you really a soldier here?
Well...
I hardly ever get to be just a girl.
They've caught the Humphrey disease. If you don't have more use for me, things seem to be quite hectic outside, so...
Yes, I suppose so. The tea was quite delicious, thank you.
No, please, it was nothing. Well then, if you'll excuse me... Walk straight into Luca Blight. Oh, shit. What were you doing in my tent? Oh, fuck! Okay, I was kidding. I did not even think. Oh my god, Also, how are his abs poking through his armor like that? Holy shit. Oh god, look at them! How? That does not compute! Are your abs just that rock solid? Really, Luca? Really? Oh, fucking hell. Shit. Wait, where's my Luca voice? Shit. This is boring. Damn that Jostin pig of a woman. Does she plan on hiding in Muse forever? Lord Luca, Lady Julia is waiting. Julia, you say? She should have stayed in the capital. This is no place for idle gawkers. Julia! So sorry to be causing you trouble, but I'm not interested in having that conversation again.
Brother.
Hey now. It's just been one thing after another so far. Now it's Luca Blight? Yeah, this isn't dangerous at all. If I just take it nice and slow, maybe they'll let me leave. I'll just, Who the hell are you? Well, whatever. You! Yes, sir? What? What?
Brother, what are you doing?
You wash away the blood from that sword and oil it. When you're done, get me a drink. You'd better hurry, I'm in a good mood today, but there's no saying how long that'll last. Yes, sir. So he wanted me to do maintenance. I doubt that. He had thrown it with such tremendous force, if I hadn't seen his feint, I'd be dead. He was testing me. Oh, God. Well then.
Brother, you stink of blood. Still...
The smell is normal on a battlefield. If you don't like it, you should never have left the castle. This is no place for someone like you.
A battlefield. Battlefields are where wars are fought. Brother, that's not true in your case, is it? I met some boys from Kiara who told me a story.
And if they spoke the truth, what then? Tell me, what has this place ever brought about? What has that spineless old man accomplished through his treaties with the city-states?
Well, you may have a point. To intentionally start a war...
What I desire. Never mind, you don't understand this sort of lust, Julia. Okay. Maybe you should bet a woman or two, man.
But, brother, this won't bring our mother back.
Oh, damn, Julia. Oh, girl, you don't know. Oh, shit. Oh, girl, please don't. Oh, dude, no. God damn it. Luca, please let your sister go. Julia, your hair, your eyes, your lips. They are all that remain of our mother, and if it wasn't for that, then I would surely strangle you with both hands right now.
Yeah, the only reason he lets her live...
See, the thing with Luca is that he loved his mother very much. Not in an incestly way, he just very much loved her. She died giving birth to Julia. And Julia is not his biological... she's his half-sister, because his mother was raped. And that's why he hates his father, because his father left he and his mother. He watched his mother be raped. And then 9 months later, she had Julia. She died in childbirth. But Julia... And normally he would hate and want to kill Julia, except Julia looks exactly like their mother. Which is why he can't bring himself to kill her. He hates the guts out of his father, but he can't bring himself to actually really hurt Julia or kill her, even though he dearly would love to. He hates her because she stole his mother away by killing her by birth, and that's what drove him, kind of bonkers insane.
So, brother is suffering, and to make it go away, well, I guess it doesn't matter.
This is a fight between siblings. I shouldn't be watching this. Should I say something? Oh God, don't give me that choice. I have no time for these trifling matters. Hey, you. Bring me more wine. Yes, sir. Regretfully, it appears we're all out, so I'll have to go to the storehouse. I'll just be a minute. Yeah, get the fuck out of there, dude. This is dangerous. I don't have enough lives to stay in this place. But it had worked. Now I just need to get outside. Hey, what's your hurry? Hey! Don't struggle. Oh, shit. Now what? Oh, right. Ugh. Silence. What do you want? Yes, sir, Lord Luca, sir. I, Raud, have caught the city-state spy and brought him here before Lord Luca. A spy? Interesting. Bring him forth. And 5th and 7th.
That's the boy from earlier. If he recognizes me, what would he say?
I give up. Now that I've done this for, I might as well see it through to the end. Luca wants his wine, dude. You better go get him his fucking wine. Hey, hurry it up. Julia, what happened to your nose? Julia? Oh god, your face turned into anime. Of the worst kind. I'm sorry that had to happen to you. Who are you? Let's see if you dare say your name. Joey. Ha! This bastard is from the same town as me. His name is Joey Atreides. Atreides? I know that name. That's the name of an influential family in Chiaro. Isn't that right, Julia? I'm afraid I don't recall. You grew up in Chiaro, Julia. Yes, that's right, Lord Luca. He's the eldest son of the Atreides family, although he's been disowned. Bring him here. You're that boy. Game? It has occurred to me that I haven't saved anytime soon. I should rectify. I remember that face. You're that brat from the fortress. You're from a distinguished Highland family, but now you're a joust and spy. Your crazy is showing. Shut up. It's your fault the Pillica can't talk anymore. Oh, you've still got some fight left in you. Dude, why do you have a jock strap? Bad touch. That black light earlier, was that your doing? Yes, that was quite a remarkable experience. Where on earth did they get runes like that? Shut up, Raud. I see that Sow and Muse finally has nothing left in her hand to play, sending a brat like this. Don't talk that way about Annabelle. Oh, you know Annabelle. Seems that there's a reason after all. I just thought of something interesting. Oh! I'm giving you this dagger. Use it to kill Annabelle. It's a fitting end for a woman such as her. You think I would do that? Oh, Joey. Boy, you betrayed the country you were born in, the town you lived in, and the family that raised you. What's this compared to that? But I see, if that's how it is, then you, as well as the rest of the Atreides family, will be branded as traitors to the Blight royal family. What? I've already cast aside the Atreides name. I cast aside that name. Huh. You cannot cast aside the very blood that runs through your veins. Hey you. Tie him up and throw him in the storehouse. Let him cool his head for a night and see if he changes his mind. Luca, you're killing my voice here. But Lord Luca! What? Never mind. It's nothing. I'll go lock him up. If you'll excuse me, sir. What are you in such a hurry for? I gotta go get the wine for Lord Luca, duh!
Letting a spy go. That's awfully kind of you. There's no guarantee that he'll actually kill Annabelle for you.
That's true, and it's fine. But his eyes shine with the light of ambition. In that sense, he is no soldier.
Is that so?
Don't frown your face so much, it doesn't suit you. Our talk is over, Julia. Return to Loreniel and keep that doddering old fool company for a while longer.
Brother.
Finally. Seems like it's finally over. I didn't think I'd make it through alive. You're not out of the woods yet, dude. Carrying the evening's allotment of food, I entered the tent. I'd been posing as a soldier for a while, but I hadn't got my hands on any clues yet. Besides, that boy, Joey, had caught my interest. He was tied to one of the poles lodged deep in the ground that supported the tent. Hey, look, it's dinner. Eat up. Don't worry. It's not poisoned. We're the Highland Army. We wouldn't lay a hand on a kid when he's tied down. Yeah, right. An awful thing to say. We're not like those city-states guys. That wasn't an act of the city-states. Joey didn't even look up and just muttered those words. What in the world had happened to this boy? That? What are you talking about? I don't know what he's talking about, but if I ask the right questions, I might find out. Interrogation has never been my strongest suit, but he's only a child after all. Oh, don't underestimate him, dude. Should be simple enough. Even if I told you, would you even believe me? Fine, let's go with luck. Do as you like. Just then, something outside the tent caught my attention. The night was quiet. The sound of the footsteps gradually approached the tent. Before long, an unexpected figure appeared in the entrance. Who is it? Who is it? Who dat? Jillia! Lady Jillia, what are you doing here?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just stopped by to talk with him a while. May I?
Yeah, of course. Aw.
This makes our third meeting, doesn't it? After the first time we met, considering the circumstances, I would have been astonished if someone had told me we were to meet again.
I don't think it's a bad choice.
I didn't wish this upon you or myself. Is that right? Say, why did you become a spy for the city-states? Didn't you say that you hadn't given up on Highland?
I know what happened
to your Unicorn Brigade. That's why you hate Highland.
I don't hate Highland. Even now, even if I can never return to Highland, I can't abandon it. Highland is the place where my mother still lives. Now, when I think of Highland, I don't think about who started this war, but rather all the pain and suffering that this war will cause.
You're very kind, aren't you? Even with all the misery you've had to endure. Please untie his rope.
Are you sure?
I'll take responsibility for this.
I don't want to see you getting beaten up by your bro. Understood. I don't consider myself in your debt for this.
Please don't. You will find your own way, even if you must dishonor yourself in doing so.
I'll stop this war my own way. I'll never let a war like this break out on this soil again. And as you say, I'm prepared to be dishonored if I need be. Only... No, never mind. Please excuse me.
Do you suppose we'll meet again?
If fate permits.
You there, make sure he makes it out of the camp.
Yes, ma'am. Wrong choice maybe, but not a bad choice. And like I said, if this game's short enough, I might play it again and go for different choices. This is as far as I can take you. You're on your own from here on out.
Okay, thank you.
Don't mention it. Like, really, don't. Don't ever mention it.
Well, I guess I'll be going then.
Oh. What are you going to do when you get back? The dagger Luca Blight gave you. You still have it, don't you? Are you going to use it? I despise Luca Blight, but at the same time I find myself drawn to that violent strength of his, the power to seize anything he wants. Hi, Ziggy! So I thought I would keep it as a warning to myself. Yeah, right, you didn't keep it very well. I see. You left it in a certain somebody's body, dude. Well, be careful out there. They're waiting for you, right? They? Nothing, I was just talking to myself. Take care of yourself. Do 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 ba ba da ba da ba da bow be dee be doo. I made it across the border and, despite not having slept a wink, continued walking well into the evening until I once again reached Mews. Might not have been strictly necessary for me to reach Mews, but now that I'd had a look at the Highland Army, I wanted to see how the city-states would react. But in truth, that wasn't the only reason. I also had used up all the money I had. Man, this is going to be one rough trip if I can't even afford to stop and take a rest for a single night. Huh? Oh no. Oh, hey, it's those kids. No way, are they still waiting for that boy to come back? Oh. Does that mean I passed before him? That can't be right. Did something happen? Although I wondered what was going on, it wasn't any of my business, and I thought it best to continue on my way. But just as I began to make my way through the gate... Ah! Cute scene incoming! Hey, hey, hey! There! Right there! Isn't that Joey? Let's go! Ah, my voice is dying. Ah! 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 You made it back! We knew you would! Everyone, you all kept your promise. Of course we did! Ah, it's so cute! Oh, the cuteness is cute. They'd been waiting for that boy, Joey. 2 childhood friends and the girl who clearly adored him. Is that why I kept seeing her face when I looked at the girl? As I watched their joyful reunion, such emotions filled my heart. The city-states in Highland, Luca Blight. There are still many battles left to fight, and even more blood would be spilled. As I walked away from them, my chest ached slightly. A flame of jealousy towards that boy had started to burn within me. Hey, Tunga Man! Nash! Nash! Huh? Oh, it's a bird. Oh, Dominguez is a bird? Nash! Contact! Money! You! Nash! Orders! Hey, wait! Dominguez! Give me my money! Then I'll give you my report on the beast room. Nash! Nash! Fucking give me the money, you stupid shit! Wait! Come back here, you stupid bird! Poor Nash. The lengths he has to go to get paid. Oh. Well. Okay, so some of you just came on. This is going to be a short stream because I still have to put out some, I've still got some things I need to do tonight. Like send out certain secret Santas and get actual sleep. So that's all for tonight. Wait. Right. There we go. This takes place, it started before, I believe, just before, and yeah, it's taking place during Suikogaiden 2. So, yeah, you saw some scenes. I will put it up on the YouTube channel, of course, and you guys, I'm not sure when I'll stream it next. I will tweet it and post it and whatnot. I'll probably mention it in a stream before then. Tomorrow night, I don't know if I'll be doing a stream or not. I might. I'll let you know beforehand. It's Christmas, and I think a lot of you will be doing Christmas stuff, so I might not actually stream tomorrow night. I might hold off till Monday. On Wednesday, Jeroen and I will be, at least Jeroen and I, will be doing either Terraria or Starbound. There is a link somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. Let me find the link. Yes. Quit the game, please. Close that. It should be up here. Nope. Libby streams. Oh shit, Chloe beat me to it. Oh, Chloe, how could you? I was just there. Thank you. So yes, that's what we'll be doing. Just bet me, damn it. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Woo, Merry Christmas, guys. And yeah, so Monday night maybe, tomorrow night probably not. Christmas, you know, but definitely Wednesday night we'll be doing a stream. Vote there which game you'd like to see me play if you haven't voted already. And Jeroen and I will be playing. Jeroen will be streaming. I'll be recording. I won't be on stream. I'll have the chat window open, and we'll have Discord, and we'll be talking to each other. But I'll be recording video, and he'll be streaming, and I will put out my video at a later date. Maybe I'll break it up into episodes depending on how long the stream goes and how much footage I do or don't cut. We'll see how it goes, and we might do more videos like that in the future. But yes, we'll see how it goes. That's just a one-off special so far as we know. Sorry, that's my gamepad being silly. But yes, thank you for watching, for jumping in. This will be up sometime tomorrow as a Christmas present. Woo! And I will see you all next time. Have a very Merry Christmas. Take care of yourselves and each other, and just gorge out on food and drink all the wine and just have a great day, guys. So, love yous. I'm gonna leave yous, and ciao for now. See ya. Bye.